This is the start of our conversation. Hey, this is Coffeezilla trying to reach Whistlin Diesel. So there we see, he doesn't say, hey, this was a big joke. He doesn't say, oh, this was a big satire. He says, I wanted to see if I could make money day trading. Lit. So this is where the whole argument that, hey, it's just a big troll, it's just a big satire. But at the core of the video, Cody's trying to actually learn something about day trading. He's trying to show people something real about day trading, which is why this whole thing of like, it's just a satirical joke doesn't really fly with me.
So are you guys familiar with Whistlin Diesel? Who here's watched a Whistlin Diesel video? I think my first time I saw Whistlin Diesel was when I was watching Mark McCann content, because I watch a lot of this stuff. This was a viral video where they fucking destroyed a Cybertruck, okay? He got a Cybertruck and he was doing some tests on it to see like the durability. I didn't realize the Cybertruck has the fucking lights. I think the lights are cool. My car has the lights. But, yeah, they just destroyed the fucking Cybertruck.
That just came out. That came off. This also came off. Built Ford Week.
They shattered the fucking glass in the door. Yeah, they just beat the shit out of this. I think one of the things they did was they towed it and the bumper flew off, and they realized that even though this is a truck that is meant for towing, it's like connected with plastic. Like it's not really like a tow thing. Is this the one where the bumper explodes?
11.
But they just fuck these cars.
What's the
up.
name of
the intent is to fuck these
Keemstar
cars up.
Orbiter, Nick DeOrio.
This is like,
Oreo.
dude, there are people who do quote unquote durability tests or something. Not really. This is like Tech Rack's fucking plain rock car reviews. But ultimately, this car is built like shit, so it does kind of make sense to do this. I mean, Elon Musk said you could beat the shit out of this car, and this is kind of what you'd expect. And then all the Cybertruck owners were like, no, you can't beat up the car. It's like, that was what they said. They said the glass was going to be bulletproof. He's an easily unlikable guy. I mean, I thought he looked cool in the Mark McCann video. It looked like they were having a lot of fun. But yeah, no, I can see why people would say he's just a really cocky fucking 22-year-old kid, right? I don't know how old he is, but he's like a pretty cocky fucking new money kid.
Oh my god, bro.
It's a fucking RPG.
Oh my god. He's spitting on it.
Spit on that thing.
So I'm putting my head in the deadly Cybertruck frunk. Nope. No, it's like
Oh yeah, it was when it got like severe frame damage, and the frame was like, and the part of that was plastic.
I'm gonna kill you. No, I'm not. I want to verify more than this.
Jesus Christ! They lit a fucking firecracker off of it. No, it's before this. It's got to be before this. When did they try towing with it? It's this part, right? Yeah, oh no, it's already broken. They broke it immediately?
I have not opened it. I haven't touched the back. That's from jumps. It's broken. Let's see if we can access the Ford bed. Oh yeah, it doesn't come with inferior.
The coolest thing about the Cybertruck is an automatic frunk that's still not on their $100,000 Model S.
Hey, stop trying.
I don't know, like, who the fuck is using... Do you understand the frunk just sucks on... Like, I don't know, there are people who hate Teslas who are gonna say the whole thing sucks. The frunk sucks in particular because you can't, like, slam it down. You gotta, like, gently close it, or you dent the entire hood of your car, and there's no automatic option. Even though you can retrofit it for, like, $100. What is a frunk? It's very simple. It's the front trunk because there's no huge engine there. So people use their trunk or their frunk. You can pop both of them, but the fucking trunk is fully automatic, and you could set how high it goes. So you could even open it automatically in your fucking garage and stuff. It's super useful. The frunk, you run the risk of fucking damaging the hood if you don't close it correctly. If you slam, when I was test driving a Model 3, I opened the frunk and then I slammed it shut, and I looked like the fucking person who was out there with me was like seizing. They were like, no, you don't have to do that. I'm like, oh shit, sorry. I just assumed that you just like slam it closed. Like she fucking short circuited when I closed the frunk. How I think anyone would close a frunk. My point is, that's what Whistlin Diesel does. That's his typical type of content. He's like a car destruction channel who does fucking durability tests on cars. Okay? It's not like a durability test that you'll see from like the phone guy, Jerry Rig Everything. It's more of like a durability test that you'll see from like a Tech Racks phone destruction plane rock kind of dude, right? Obviously, Cybertruck video, everyone loved it because they hate the Cybertruck, and all the Tesla people saw it out. Now, Coffeezilla is a YouTuber who makes like scam coverage content, who exposes people who engage in crypto scams and anything related to that kind of front, right? Obviously, exposing influencer scammers. So his idea here is to investigate how many people hate money. So it's a guru that we're talking about. Whistlin Diesel created a video called "Turning 10K into $1 million" to prove that people are lazy, where he seeks to show people how easy it is to make money. It kind of sounds like that Chris Hansen thing that we watched during the stream intro. If it sounds too good to be true and a YouTuber is being paid to tell you, I mean, at that point, if you fall for it, I think you're a fucking idiot. But whatever. Let's take a look here. A Forex guru, a Forex. I don't know what a Forex guru is. I'm sure we'll learn.
Instead, and promoted a guru who are going to be exposed.
Okay.
This YouTuber tried proving people are lazy by turning $10,000 into $1 million, but he accidentally ended up embarrassing himself instead and promoted a guru who we're going to be exposing today.
We could be doing hard labor, but instead the idea is mentality.
You could be doing hard labor, or you can be a bee, okay? You can be bees, all right? Just a reminder, if you're on Fortnite right now and you want to buy some Air Force Ones, you could use code DeOrio here. And by the way, it's not a scam. You make $0 and I make all the dollars. It's fully disclosed up front. And by all the dollars, I mean a very small percentage because it's a support a creator code. So yeah, if you want to make no money and save no money off of these new Air Force Ones or get a cool pair of J's for $10 fucking dollars, you can definitely do that and support the channel.
Success.
Please support my official release.
Money.
The YouTuber is Whistlin Diesel. He has 10 million subscribers and his name is Cody. His channel's motto, never ever clickbait ever. So you can imagine I'm pretty excited.
What if I don't play Fortnite, Mr. B? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Did you know it works on the Epic Games Store? People have bought Grand Theft Auto using code DeOrio on the Epic Games Store, dude. So yeah, you don't even need to play Fortnite. You just have to use the inferior app launcher and put it in a position where you're never going to want to play that game again.
And money.
The YouTuber is Whistlin.
Or you could buy a car with the link in the description.
Diesel.
Like my newest fan. I forgot. We have 2 cars that we've sold on this channel.
He has 10 million subscribers and his name is Cody. His channel's motto, never ever clickbait ever. So you can imagine I'm pretty
Oh shit. Whistlin Diesel's main principled position is to not clickbait.
excited about this video because look at that title.
Fuck yeah, dude. We're about to become millionaires, bro. We're about to all get our Lamborghini Revueltos.
He's gonna prove people are lazy with a series showing people that hate money how truly possible it is to make money. Let's dive in and find out from the guy who never clickbaits how exactly that's gonna work.
Alex is one of the world's top leading day traders. We're gonna turn 10,000.
Dude, I feel like doing shit like this in 2025. Like there was a time when influencer scams were like doable. You know, it's not 2025. Anytime I hear make a dollar, what was it? Make fucking $10,000 into $1 million. Here's my day trader friend, right? This is just like a bad idea. This is like a really bad idea.
Dollars into $1 million in one day.
Oh, well, actually, that seems...
What do you think this guy offered to fund? Do you think he was like, listen, dude, if you promote my fucking course or whatever the fuck I'm selling right now, I will buy you like some fucking expensive Ferrari? Like, what do you... Again, I don't know what kind of financial transaction, if any, has occurred. I'm obviously learning about this for the first time, but I mean, I don't know why anyone would willingly choose to do this shit for free.
Pretty lazy to make $1 million in one day instead of being patient, but it also turns out to be clickbait because of course they don't make $1 million. But the setup is pretty simple. Cody Whistlin Diesel plays this jokester who doesn't know anything, and then we have Alex. He's presented as our guru.
It's also extremely bizarre why this Whistlin Diesel YouTube channel, who's known for car content, would post a satirical skit like this, right?
Day traders of the world.
Alex is the world's expert trader, world's top leading day traders.
And it's kind of a strange mix because Cody seems to not take this seriously at all, while Alex is very serious.
We're betting that the Japanese yen is going to get weaker and the New Zealand dollar is going to get stronger. The first thing you want to do when you come into the market, you want to find out of all the markets which one has the highest probability of going in one direction versus the other.
You know, it was somewhere in the middle of this very simple Forex explanation that I realized, oh, these guys are selling something. Or at least Alex is. He's an expert who sells a course for $1,500.
Oh, it's a course. Oh no, I am so surprised. It's an expensive course.
To teach people.
You know, here's a $1 million strategy. Sell a course to a bunch of retards online. You'll make $1 million very quickly. Dude, how'd you make the money? Here's the trick. This is how I made the money.
Trading, which makes all of this pretty weird. But then Alex makes a pretty interesting admission about the whole experiment.
I was actually interested in taking this trade.
Dude, the main fucking piece of the course that I'm showing you today is to find people that are as dumb as you, someone who'd pay for this course. That is the life lesson you have learned from me.
Before you pulled up, you would have lost your full 10 grand right there.
Really?
Yeah, all of it.
Really? So we're gonna cut and we're gonna come back in 2 hours when this trade is 5 times the value. He's gonna let me borrow the Porsche and we're gonna have fun for a little bit while we're letting our money stack.
Hey, we're letting our money stack right now in the background. Passive income is great, baby. So now if you're here to watch the Whistlin Diesel YouTube channel, we're gonna go do some sick shit with the Porsche.
We could be doing hard labor, but instead the idea is mentality, success, and money.
So in a quest to prove people hate money and are lazy, Cody shows up, nearly loses everything, makes one trade, and then takes a 2-hour break to drive supercars. Wasn't this whole video about hard labor and why people are lazy? Now it's about supercars and letting your money stack? Let's be honest, you need something before you can let your money stack. You need money. This is all starting to feel like an advertisement for Alex the Forex Guru. After all, Whistlin Diesel is not...
Yeah, it's just a commercial. That's all. Like, he got paid to do a commercial, I imagine, right?
Not a financial YouTuber. He knows nothing about that stuff. He makes car videos, but suddenly is spending 15 minutes learning about Forex. But just when I started to agree with the comment section, I got the video's real sponsor.
Which brings us to our ad break while we're making revenue. A personal data protection system.
Yeah, apparently that's the ad.
Pay at least 3 cents.
Wait, what? You can do an ad... So is he going to argue this is not a sponsored video? He's doing an ad read on what appears to be a sponsored video. That's like a no-no, right? Wouldn't that piss off the advertiser?
I'm not gonna lie, when we 100% not. It's actually a lot better than I thought.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna taste like
Okay.
I mean, it lets you tick the advertiser box without, I guess, being super upfront about which one the advertise... Like, you know how, because when you upload a video and it has an advertisement in it, there's no like disclosing what the advertiser is. You just have to say this contains a paid advertisement. And that could be like a smoke screen if you're doing multiple things at once, I guess.
Hey, we're going to skip this ad too.
So here's something interesting about
Oh, okay.
Incognito.
A reviewer from Business Insider shared their first-hand experience.
Okay, never mind. That's still the ad. Let's skip that too and get back to what we only think might be an ad.
Where are we at?
So we were up.
Like, so this whole video is just, that's insane. Yeah, I don't know why his actual core audience would be cool with this.
We're at 89,000.
No, 90,000 now.
We were at 90. Oh, we're at 90.
No, but we were, I saw it on the phone.
91, 92. So should we pull out at 100?
No, this is gonna go more than 100 for sure.
Really?
Yeah, this is probably gonna be like 400 grand. No, for sure, 100%. But it's gonna take 2 to 3 days to get there.
All right. So we missed a lot while driving supercars and doing 2 ads. We now learn we're in the money. And
So I found this cool website. Dude, every one of these videos sounds like fucking Team Martin and Syndicate doing CSGO Lotto again. That's like my -- bullshit scam reference in the back of my head. So I found this cool website where I could do a bunch of...
2 days, we'll have $400,000. But Whistlin Diesel doesn't want to wait that long. Instead, he closes his trade for $9,000 in profit. But I started to wonder, what if they had held on to this trade? Because even Cody wondered how his day trader guru friend could just know it was going to go up so high.
I don't know, you could wait it out or...
How do you know?
Yeah, I just know, bro. I don't know how to explain it.
How do you know? What does he know?
Dude, this is what Mudahar does. Guys, what you don't understand is he said he's an engineer. What he's actually engineering is day trading. This is what Mudahar is really doing.
Yeah, what does he know? I wondered the same thing, so I whipped up a Forex simulation of almost the same exact trade.
Dude, Mudahar is a financial engineer and social guru.
But I kept my money in this time for a few days. And the question is, did I make $400,000? No, I did not. I basically lost everything in my simulated account. Because it turns out doubling your money is actually very risky. No matter how much someone says they just know.
If doubling your money was super easy, then everyone would be rich. Like, it's such an easy concept, but there are so many stupid people who are looking to cut corners to get there as quickly as possible when they could just be making 15,000 Bo Blacks videos.
Oh, the trade is going to go up. They really don't. Now, I reached out to Whistlin Diesel and asked him point blank if this entire video was an ad, but he insisted it wasn't. According to him, he was paid nothing.
No, dude, I really just wanted this. I really wanted to talk about day trading.
Except his profits. Alex, for his part, said the exact same thing, although he did admit that he has paid influencers in the past to collaborate, like Steve Will Do It. He also...
Steve Will Do It, bro. Steve Will Do It is the guy who looks just like Keemstar, right? He looks like Giga Chad, like epic Wojak Keemstar, right? Steve Will Do It. I'm pretty sure that this guy looks just like oh no, that's not him. Who's the guy who looks just like Keemstar? There's this like fucking this jacked dude with like the bald head and the fucking big beard who's got like the same kind of face.
Oh, he did admit
it's a Bradley Martin, dude. Bradley Martin looks just... I gotta pull this up, bro. I gotta pull this up. Ah, bug. Okay, they're dead. Bradley Martin, bro. Bradley Martin. Not to be not to be mixed up with T Martin. Where's oh, he shaved the beard. Tell me right now that this is not just Keemstar on growth hormone or something. This is, well, he kind of shaved the beard in this one, but he had like the longer beard, so it was way more apparent. He's just kind of got like the fucking steroid Keemstar look to him. Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
That he has paid influencers in the past to collaborate, like Steve Will Do It. He also got Aiden Ross to give him an interview in exchange for using his Bugatti.
It's never too late to try something new. You know, you have college, you have 9-to-5s, they're always around, they're always there. They're not going anywhere. People need workers. Just try something.
Dude, colleges aren't going anywhere, dude. Become a kick streamer.
New.
You could always be, dude, you could always become a fucking accountant. Dude.
Try flipping the switch here. Try do something that you believe in yourself with.
So, yeah, apparently those two got something out of it. Supposedly Whistlin Diesel did not.
So Whistlin Diesel is straight up saying, I did not get paid for that. That's interesting. Because I would have expected him to just take a shitload of money. So it's obviously not as simple as I would think.
If you even assume that's true, I still think it's worth digging into who this Alex guy is. The question is it actually a good idea to give someone like this your money or to spend your money Forex day trading? Is it the secret to untold wealth? And how did Alex really get his Bugatti money? Well, of course, I asked, and Alex told me he made $7.5 million in the last 4 years from selling courses, actually.
From what? From selling fucking horses? No! I thought he was day trading.
$1 million in the last 4 years.
I gotta get a... Dude, alright, can I just tell you? An undisclosed family member came to me and they said, wow, Nick, your YouTube thing is really working, but you know, I watch a lot of these podcasters and I think you're leaving money on the table. What you need to offer is to teach people how to do what you do. Right? There are tons of people who'd probably love to make a shitload of fucking like content on YouTube that people enjoy, right? So what you need to do is you need to offer some sort of course to teach them how to succeed. And I'm just like, this is the worst advice I've ever... You're literally telling me to sabotage my... Like, you don't understand it, and you obviously have been like you're the demographic targeted here, and I feel bad, but like, I can't do that. I literally can't do that.
Selling courses, actually. Teaching people how to trade, which is insane. Now, Alex claims that...
He's like, you need to... I was like, you're telling me to scam my audience. And he's like, no, you have valuable skills. He was legitimately coming at this like it was a totally rational decision because he didn't know any better. He's an old dude, you know? It's like, he's an old dude.
Some of his money comes from day trading, but I never learned exactly how much. He said it ranges, but there's a famous lesson. There's more money to make selling shovels in a gold rush than mining for gold. Alex's website even says, I am a miner, can I do it? And the answer is...
Wait, dude, he's like a coal miner?
is yes, for
Dude, learn to day trade.
$1,500. Although later I learned that actually he meant miner as in
Wait, he actually meant coal miner. Oh my god, dude, no way.
underage person who actually aren't allowed to trade Forex. You have to be 18. But Alex's website
Dude, he thought he actually... Dude, that's so funny because I didn't pre-watch this. He literally was like, yeah, dude, anyone can join, even if you're like an accountant.
says that you can just trade with a
Dude, I'm never gonna forget South Park's joke where fucking Randy was like becoming a Twitch streamer, like a TikToker or something. And then he was like, you're influencing minors to make sexual content, Randy. Oh, he was doing like an OnlyFans parody. And like, you're influencing minors to make sexual content, Randy. So they took him down to the police station and they said, here's a bunch of minors exposing themselves in your name, Randy. And it was a bunch of coal miners, cocks and shit. Like, it was just a whole... Dude, Matt and Trey just literally put 10 minutes, or not 10 minutes, it was like a long ass segment just showing fucking coal miner cocks or something.
real account in the name of a family member of legal age, which is again...
Nick, he's talking about a child? No, he's talking about coal miners. I don't know how you could have messed that up.
not allowed.
He was very explicit.
To make matters worse, Alex has also been accused of faking trades online and using simulated accounts instead of real money. Simulated just means essentially you're using Monopoly money. It's what I did a second ago to test out that.
You haven't seen South Park in a while? I gotta be honest with you, the best era of South Park were the Paramount specials. Now that they're not doing, I don't know if they're doing them anymore. I'm pretty sure they're not doing them anymore. I think the show quality has like not gotten better. I think that like they don't really seem to... They're still writing like they have an hour, and then at the end of the thing, they're just like abruptly ending the show. Like the most recent one that I saw, I just didn't like it. It just felt like there was so much plot still going, and then the show just ended because they ran out of time. I'm telling you, like the COVID specials and stuff they did is probably my favorite era of South Park.
Trade, but Alex denies this. He says he doesn't fake trades. The only problem I find with this is that there's a disclaimer in Alex's own videos called CFTC 441, which is a reference to a special regulation.
Okay, so this is like the T Martin thing. We do not fake trades on this channel, but if we did, we got our bases covered legally, right?
Where you have to disclose if you're using a simulated account.
So it's like we don't fake trades ever, but also here's the disclosing of, yeah.
Here's the CFTC guidelines. It matches up with what Alex's videos and website say. And this makes me think at least some of Alex's trades are not real money, despite him claiming to be such a profitable trader. Now, Alex would later tell me this is a very catch-all disclaimer commonly used in the industry. But that could be because this industry is full of a lot of people faking trading records. Now, I did try to explain this to Cody, the guy pushing this great trader, world's best
Cody is obviously Whistlin Diesel.
trader.
World's top leading day traders.
And I said, maybe this guy's not all you think he is. But Cody defended himself saying, I didn't promote him. I literally went day trading with him and made $9,000. Haha. He's factually skilled enough to double my money in a few hours, which I guess is true, but he's also skilled.
But do you think that he would have come over to lose you $9,000 in a day? Like, and again, we don't know that, obviously, but like, would you have still posted the video if you lost all the money? I don't know.
Enough to make you almost lose everything twice.
I was gonna just like dump all my money into it, like in one day.
You would've lost it all.
Yeah, really?
I mean, you could, but you're gonna lose it all. 100%.
Oh, really?
I was actually interested in taking this trade before you pulled up. You would have lost your full 10 grand right there.
Really?
Yeah, all of it.
And this just shows Cody's arrogance here. He's so uneducated on Forex, but also so confident about
Yeah,
it.
Forex. I didn't even know what that was. People were like, oh, it's specifically Forex. I'm like, I thought that was like a site. I have no idea.
He was
Dude, I haven't watched a Coffeezilla video in a while, so I'm missing some of the newer talking points.
moments away from losing everything, but he doesn't seem to know it or care. I asked him which broker they ended up using, and he said he doesn't even know what a broker is.
Dude, which broker did you use? I do your mom's broker. I gotcha.
That's another big problem because a big part of Forex scams are sketchy offshore brokerages where you don't know if it's real or fake money, and they can take your money and run. Now, I went to Alex's website because I was curious, and Alex recommends a broker called LQH Markets, which he calls trusted. But I would beg to differ because this brokerage is located in Camaros, which you can't...
I don't even know where Camaros is, dude. Is that next to Israel and Palestine?
locate on a map, I forbid
Yeah, I know. I cannot locate it on a map.
you from depositing money there. It is also offshore, and it has no CEO listed, meaning we don't even know who owns it.
Oh, yeah, this is very trusted. We don't even know who owns this thing. That's great, dude. Thank you. Dude, like, why would people even lie about that?
It's also banned from accepting U.S. investors.
What's the name of the guy
Oh!
from Keemstar Orbiter?
Okay.
Nick Oreo.
That's
Mr.
cool.
Oreo.
These are all cool things that are happening here.
But of course,
It's trusted. Just don't Google search it and look anything up ever.
Same.
Just do not look into it. Just trust me. I'm trusted. You trust me, right? We're trusty.
guy who says minors can impersonate family members has no problem getting us around that too.
This is the kind of the L for some people, which is no U.S. clients. I'm sure you guys can figure out a way how to do it.
Wait, oh my god. Yeah, no one from the US is allowed to use this site, but bro, you gotta use that big VPN, boys! Let's go! Put all your money in this website. It's cool, dude. It's cool. Just come on, dude. The US wants to keep their people down. They're trying to hold you down, dude. I was top 5. I don't know why I just ran into that fight.
Get a VPN and
Yeah, Nigerian prince scam, true.
do it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty shocking stuff. Just VPN to a trusted broker. Apparently, Alex's whole community trades there. That's how trusted this brokerage is.
I believe that there is a trusted broker. This is the current broker that I use right now, which is LQH Markets. Been using it for a very long time. My whole entire community uses it. This is the trusted one that I recommend.
After hearing all of this, I just wanted to know, surely Alex knows who's behind this trusted broker. So I asked, who is the owner of LQH Markets? Are you a part owner? And he told me, quote, I'm not sure who is. There are many affiliate...
Dude, it's so trusted. I have no idea who owns this. I'm sorry. This is insane, bro. This is actually fucking mad. And I can't believe, like, you gotta know. Dude, this is like trying to tell a story to Chris Hansen. I never understood why all those pedophiles had never seen To Catch a Predator before. You know? Like, dude, these guys were just meeting fucking kids and they saw Chris Hansen and they were trying to tell him a new story every time. That was so fucking funny to me because you're like, if you're a pedophile, odds are you've like researched Chris Hansen in some capacity, right? No, because most of them are completely stupid, but they always try to tell him like a whole new story here. You'd think that like there'd be kind of a similar thing for scammer and crypto communities about like crypto scammers and general scamming stuff like this, right? Like they wouldn't go up to Coffeezilla and be like, no, dude, this is super trusted. It comes from a site with literally no one attached to it in a place where you need to VPN into. Everyone uses it. It's great, you know?
broker companies that do outreach on behalf of platforms to give the best deals. And no, I'm not. So apparently his whole community is sending money offshore. He calls it trusted, but he doesn't know who owns it. It's shocking stuff, but even if you thought that was bad, it actually gets worse because the last company Alex promoted was a different one. It was called Rocket 21.
Join the Rocket 21 Discord, the Rocket team, how legit Rocket is. Rocket 21 Challenge, Rocket 21 Instagram, take your Rocket 21 Challenge.
That sounds like some shit that Shelbo would be doing. Welcome to Rocket 21, my new day trading and hello everybody, welcome to Rocket 21. Today we will be doing day trading with Pokimane.
And will forever recommend Rocket 21.
That's right. Alex used to promote a website which was a place you could get funded as a trader. These are called prop firms.
What happened to Rockets 1 through 20, dude?
And in the Forex industry, they're mostly huge scams. How it works is they issue challenges to traders who pay for it with the promise that if they are profitable enough, they will get bigger and bigger accounts that they can trade with, and then they will receive a split of the profit that they make with these trades. Which all sounds fine, except these companies are not actually trading anything. They do not use real money accounts. They give their traders fake simulated trading accounts, which means that when these companies lose money because their customers win, they pay them out of pocket. And vice versa, they make
Wait, how does that work?
money when
I'm so lost. Wait.
traders lose.
Oh, so it's like a fucking scam. Well, I mean, obviously it's a scam. That doesn't really provide much information. It's like so they have no money, and then they're only, like, the money coming in is literally the money that they scam, and if people happen to win, they pay out. So if something goes wrong, they don't have enough money to pay out, and they fold, right? It's like it's like a pyramid scheme. Is it not a pyramid scheme? What is that called? Like, basically, when you go around and you start giving everybody's money, you use other people's money to pay off debts, and then eventually everyone gets screwed in the end. It's like, oh, I need money. I need an investor. Oh, that investor paid the last investor. Oh, I need a new investor to pay the previous investor. Ponzi scheme is a Ponzi scheme. Okay.
Which is strange when you think about it because Alex
Who the fuck just wrote The Italian Job? Fuck you, bro. Hey, fuck you, bro. Hey, you say that's a fucking Italian job. Get the fuck out of here.
His whole thing is to teach people how to trade successfully. But he's also promoting a website which succeeds the more his students fail. Maybe it's no surprise many of his fans now call this website a scam. And although many of them believe Alex was simply a promoter of the website, I have bad news for them.
Literally a Bernie Madoff did. I thought Bernie Madoff was like... Oh, I'm thinking of Bernie Williams. I thought it was the fucking New York Yankee.
Alex admitted to me that he was also a partial owner of Rocket 21, although he says he's no longer a part. But just imagine the conflict of interest here. You are purporting to teach people how to successfully trade, and you co-own something that makes...
Wait, I guess then people would say that Bernie made off like a bandit.
more money, the more people unsuccessfully trade. Talk about a conflict of interest. It's also interesting to note that Alex at various points traded from a Rocket 21 account, saying he had $1 million account. But now that we know he was a co-owner of this company.
Dude, he's literally the fucking crypto T. Martin. This is insane.
And also that these were simulated funds. What are we even watching? A guy playing with Monopoly money?
We're about to take this trade together on my $1 million account right now that I currently have from Rocket. So this is my $1 million account from Rocket. So we're literally going to take this trade together.
Like, I hope you guys...
Like, every time I hear shit like this, like, I just keep remembering T. Martin make the I'm sorry video where he hugged his dog. I don't know how we're going to make this video. Hey guys, sorry for not disclosing that we ran the site that we were funneling our YouTube viewers into to go take a shitload of money off of a bunch of kids trading skins in CSGO. Sorry that we kind of completely sold out to the detriment of our own audience and introduced gambling to a bunch of kids.
See what a nasty business this
My bad.
is. And unfortunately, it's not just...
Dude, the hood watched LEA after that.
Alex. There are many Forex gurus doing the same thing, pushing these prop firms.
What is a reputable, unlimited trading day that I know will pay me out? Check out Smart Funded Trader. Link is in the bio.
If you guys want to check out the Leveled Up Society or the Day Trading Institution, you can also find that down in the description as well.
TFT continues to grow. People are getting paid and people are telling their friends and people are making money and they're sharing that TFT is reliable, and that's why TFT is growing.
And unfortunately, even if you do win and you make a bunch of money, many of these companies will ban your accounts or delay your withdrawals. That is something Alex is...
Oh, so it's like a real fucking casino where if you win too much money, they just kick you out? Like if you do what you see in the movies, they just ban you from going there. You're winning too much. Get the fuck out of here.
even aware of, which is why he addresses it head on in his promotional videos by doing a car giveaway.
There's a lot of talks about there about, you know, a lot of these firms not paying people out, being super scared. So a lot of new firms pop up like every week. All these influencers, they just make their own firms. And
hey, Tony said you just won too many fucking hands in blackjack, so we're gonna need you to leave unless there's a problem here, okay?
we, like, I was talking to the team, to the Rocket team, and we're like, dude, if we give away a Lambo, we pretty much cash out $250,000 and we just hand it to somebody. This is to show proof that Rocket's gonna have no issue paying you out. There's literally no issue.
Yeah, guys, no issues. The proof is in the Lamborghini giveaway. No,
dude,
I happen to grab...
I see this a lot with the car communities. I don't know how they do this. They're constantly giving away like $1 million cars or like 250,000. Like right now, you know who's giving away a car? I don't even know if I want to promote it because it's weird. Ridge Wallet is giving away a fucking off-road fucking, is it a Stiletto? I forgot the name of it. Stiletto, the fucking Lamborghini off-road Huracan model, right? They're giving away that. They're giving away some big-ass truck, and then like another 100. Two winners get either those trucks or a cash prize of $100,000. I have absolutely no idea how the fuck these things, how they're profiting off of this deal. They're basically just giving away $1 million.
The last 5 reviews of this company on Trustpilot, and all of
advertising expense, yeah, maybe.
Them are 1 star, reporting that there are delays or they are not getting paid from Alex's former company.
Anyways, I bought a wallet that gave me 260 entries, okay? So I might as well be leaving with the Lamborghini, okay? Listen, I would never be scammed by one of these, but if I was scammed by one of these, okay? I'm gonna get that fucking Lambo. All right.
which is obviously bad. But of course, Alex isn't the only one. He's just the one on the biggest platform at the moment. The Forex industry is full of scams, fakes, and frauds, and you should be careful when anyone makes earning lots of money seem easy. Despite what Whistlin Diesel would have you believe, it's much harder to make $1 million than you think. And
I hope you win. Well, I'm not sponsored by Ridge. I've never been sponsored by Ridge. I daily, I mean, I have a nice wallet when I go out somewhere nice, but for, with the setup with the car, I don't have car keys. I just use my phone. So I didn't want any, like, I wanted to get all this shit out of my pockets. So I just grab a Ridge wallet, I grab my phone, and I just leave. You know what I mean? Like, it's just grab that, go. I don't carry cash. I don't see why you'd ever need it. So the Ridge wallet is like perfect for me. I've been using it for a while. It hasn't fucked up any of my cards and stuff. So for the majority of like daily tasks, cell phone, Ridge wallet, nothing in my pockets, good to go.
much easier to lose what money you do have. Ironically, Cody would know that if he had done a bit more due diligence and not been so lazy.
Hey, right here, Nicholas DeOrio. There I am. I found me. I'm in the video. I'm in the fucking video. Let's go. There we go. Got it. I got confused because I was looking at, I assumed it was last name and it kept tripping me up because I didn't know. I don't know who fucking orders things by first name, but I guess it looks better. That dude has hella Patreons. He deserves it. I joined his Patreon to go watch his Mr. Beast video, and I was willing to pay to watch it because I was interested to see what he found, right? And he immediately DM'd me being like, dude, I would have sent you it. And I was like, hi, Coffeezilla. No, it's fine. I'm happy to pay like everybody else. And I've just been subscribed ever since. I was like, no, it's okay, Coffeezilla. It's fine. That was really funny when that happened. But, yeah. Is it a Patreon? Yeah. Coffeezilla catches Whistlin Diesel promoting a scammer. You are banned from this community. This is YouTube drama. Whistlin Diesel is like one of the least intelligent automotive YouTubers out there. Like the amount he doesn't know about things that aren't old trucks is shocking. It's not a good month for him. Apparently, he's been on this sub 3 times. I was trying so hard this week. I was trying to remember why this dude looks so familiar. This is the dude who caught his neighbor stealing his shit on camera and took the cops to his house to get it all back. Yeah, dude, he did all of that. I forgot. He like fucking filmed he filmed this dude. Oh, okay. I'm always surprised. He pulled like who's the fucking YouTuber who's like, so then I found him and then I got his information and it was like one of those like wholesome fucking Mark Rober types that like had a meltdown about like somebody. What was it? I forgot his fucking name. Because I made the video. He's like, I am depressed and I am sad and I am not making content anymore. Oh, fuck, dude. And I made a video. I'm like, I don't give a shit about this guy. And they're like, well, actually, you're an asshole for that. It's like, dude, he went crazy in this video. Not Darman. Not Boogie. Oh, God. William Osman. That was going to be a main channel video bashing the fuck out of William Osman. How do these people ever become successful to maintain the illusion of competency? In the promotional scammer stuff, Alex the scammer is telling kids they can trade. They just need a VPN because brokerage is illegal in the US and use their parents' name. I mean, this is just like disgusting stuff. That's the big thing that I don't think Whistlin Diesel is really going to be able to engage with here. But obviously we're about to find out because Whistlin Diesel, in response to the 15-minute Coffeezilla video, then came back and dropped a 40-minute response called Coffeezilla Durability Test 1. Now, this video was released 7 days ago on August 9th. And then on August 10th, Coffeezilla dropped a 1 million view response video and completely annihilated it. But that's besides the point. We're going to give him his time. Whistlin Diesel worked really fucking hard to make this video as good as it possibly was. And yes, within 12 hours, his video was fucking struck down by our Lord and Savior Coffeezilla. But that doesn't mean it's not good. Okay, so we're going to give it a God's honest check. Okay?
Telling myself, Illa and his channel mod.
Oh, dude, all right, we're already not starting strong. And now he's already complaining that Whistlin Diesel is telling, his audience is telling him to KYS right off the intro, right off the rip, boys. We're hitting some good territory here.
Today we're going to be discussing the YouTuber who tried calling me a scammer, or at least that's what he's implying to 4.5 million people. The YouTuber is Coffeezilla, and his channel motto, I uncover scams, fraudsters, and fake gurus that are preying.
Dude, I gotta tell you, Coffeezilla is one of those dudes. Coffeezilla is like the YouTube equivalent of like the IRS, and I'm like the Joker. It's like, I'm not fucking with the IRS, bro. Listen, I'll call out Batman, but I am not fucking around with the IRS. Coffeezilla makes a video, you just kind of shut up and listen. You know, you just kind of get out of you just, yeah, listen, fuck that one up, or something like that. You don't want to be in a position. The only one I know who's like stupid enough to fuck with Coffeezilla is Boogie, who like did a crypto scam and directly reached out to Coffeezilla, which I think was an attempt to promote the channel.
On desperate people with deceptive advertising. So the video this YouTuber made is in response to a video I made a couple of months ago, day trading. Ever since he posted this video for 4.5 million people, they've all been commenting on my posts, calling me a scammer, telling me myself.
Oh no. I feel so bad for you. This is my feel bad for you face. Can you see my wiggler? It's a wiggling. Oh no, people wrote mean things in your replies.
And you know what? If I am a scammer, I will include all of the screenshots and everything here so that everyone can decide for themselves. So let's dig in and see how...
I will put all the screenshots of all the mean things you wrote about here. Please don't make fun of me with them. Hey, you see all these comments of like horrible things people wrote? Please don't make fun of me, please. I need you to not make fun of me about this.
I am a scammer, a fraudster.
Dude, I just got killed by Whistlin Diesel. I literally just got hit by a fucking car.
A fake guru, or someone who preys on desperate people with deceptive advertising, since he wasn't able to answer that question for me.
This YouTuber tried proving people are lazy by...
I'm sorry, but like Whistlin Diesel is like an eccentric, overconfident asshole. That's kind of his aesthetic. To come in 1 HP on a response video makes him look like a tremendous pussy. I think that's like my initial issue with this video, is that he needs to come in with the energy that he puts forward in every other situation. Otherwise, he looks rattled, and he looks really rattled right now.
Turning $10,000 into $1 million, but he accidentally ended up embarrassing himself instead and promoted a guru who we're going to be exposing today.
We could be doing hard labor, but instead the idea is mentality, success, and money. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that my entire channel is a little bit abrasive. My channel has historically been extremely sarcastic, and that is...
Dude, we were sarcastic in our random fucking day trading video.
The epitome of my channel. I know there's pedestrians, but we're Americans. I decided...
Listen, I think that car YouTube gets away with everything. If you watched a recent video on the channel, we were going over a Mark McCann video where essentially people were getting scammed, and he was like geolocating the scammers and stuff. And I was watching other video, like you go on these VinWiki channels and they start talking about like people running from the cops and stuff, or like driving fucking super fast through school zones, and like they'll do fucking donuts and get arrested or almost get arrested by police officers in the video, and everyone's totally fine with it. Like car YouTube gets away with a lot, but I don't think they're getting away with like these weird day trading videos, you know?
I want to start my own country, and I can make one much better. Every house comes with a nuclear generator. I would make it so that every resident was a billionaire. Welcome to our illegal...
Yeah, it was a meme defense. I didn't really react to the, oh no, he's just joking thing, because it was pretty obvious that was the direction it was going the entire time. You can literally see that Coffeezilla, when he made the video... Well, because he already had said to Coffeezilla in DMs that it was tis a joke, tis a joke. We're just memeing, dude. We're memeing. But the stupid thing is he already saw how that was being, like, explained and how people were viewing that, and he ended up launching the video with that anyway. Yeah, that's not, it doesn't really feel like a huge reveal if it got spoiled in the first arc.
They're spotlighting and poaching. I need you to full throttle at them.
I guess he didn't understand that. So this YouTuber that reports news basically reported on my video.
But is your friend an actual day trader? Does the site actually exist? Because if it was so satirical that you created entirely fabricated sites and got a guy in who knows nothing about day trading, then I guess the joke is on us, right?
Nicholas DeOrio.
But if that's not the case, then you really have no leg to stand on, all right? You're about as real as this Ferrari that I'm currently driving, this Ferrari 296 GTB, okay?
I guess
which you can get with code DeOrio in the Fortnite item shop right now and save absolutely $0.
not interpreting the actual meaning of my video.
Look at that title. He's going to prove people are lazy with a series showing people that hate money how truly possible it is to make money. Let's dive in and find out from the guy who never clickbaits how exactly that's going to work.
You just know when he's watching the video like that, and the first point he's going to choose to respond to is the dig about clickbait, that he's just fucked. He's just completely fucked here.
Alex is one of the world's top leading day traders.
I messaged Alex and I said, I'm experimenting.
Okay, you know what? You know what? I was wrong. I thought he was going to do it, and he didn't, and I look stupid for it, and I apologize.
With different style videos where I basically try a new experience or buy something new to try it out. I thought a Cody invests all of his money day trading video could be cool, where I shadow you for a day and we use like 20K of my own money to see what we can do with it.
Do YouTubers oftentimes make entirely out of niche videos? I think most YouTubers think making out of niche videos would be a detriment to their channel, right? I like talking about hobbies and stuff, but like I'm aware that the majority of my audience isn't going to come watch the pinball streams, right? That's like a passion project for me. Do you just wake up and go, my audience would love to hear more about day trading. I'm sure this video is going to bang. Let's post it.
Obviously, we don't want to actually lose money, but I could pretend to do all the worst moves like panic buy and sell based on no information at all, and you're just cringing. He says, LMAO, in one sitting, we can bring it down to like 10K and bring it all back up to like 50, 60K in the same session, and I'll put the money up so the emotion is real. The entire concept behind me wanting to do this video is I don't know what I'm doing, and I want to learn how to day trade.
You could just do that in a way that's like not just pushing day trading to your audience, especially through people who, again, if you're not knowledgeable on day trading, then why the fuck are you showing it to your audience? Just bringing on a quote-unquote expert and taking their word for it is an extremely dangerous way to handle something that could be done in extremely unethical ways. And again, if they're telling fucking minors that they can just use their parents' name and a VPN to get access to an offshore site, I mean, these are all red flags that kind of need to tick, dude.
Like, to some extent, like, I want to try it. And I've seen Alex live stream day trades. I know he knows how to day trade. What I didn't know is that...
Like, even if we're operating under the scam that Whistlin Diesel was unaware that this was bullshit, right? That he's just so fucking stupid. Because, for the most part, YouTubers are not masterminds. They're usually retards, right? When it comes down to the R or M pass, they're usually retards, not masterminds. Let's say that he is just a moron. Let's say he has no idea what he's doing here. There are enough red flags that you wouldn't want to risk, I guess, like inflicting any negatives to your audience directly. And this is like a really touchy subject. Anything crypto related, anything day trading related, like all of these things tick every red flag possible. So like if you're not knowledgeable on it and you're just accepting this guy to come to your channel and do stuff with you, and you're just not critically thinking about it, at that point, it's your fault.
Alex sells a course, and that still doesn't bother me. If he knows how to day trade, I don't see what's wrong with teaching other people how to day trade. I actually don't. The rest of our text is just us planning when to do it.
And you're a fucking idiot.
There's no discussion here of Alex paying me to come do this. I genuinely just wanted to do it. I didn't notice anything fishy at all.
So then you're an idiot who... Dude, that's the thing, right? It reminds me of the... I don't know how it worked with the Hawk Tua girl, but I remember what was being alleged, and her response to that was like, I lost money too, right? Like Logan Paul's response was like, I lost money too, right? Like, just because you're a bad scammer doesn't make you not a scammer. Like, if you didn't accept money to do this advertisement to help this guy grow his fucking generational wealth and sell his stupid fucking book, then like, you're a moron, because that you probably could have earned serious bucks scamming people. So yeah.
To Coffeezilla and a lot of people, it looked like some sort of get-rich-quick scheme, like saying...
It looked like some get-rich-quick scheme. You titled the video as a get-rich-quick scheme.
You can make $1 million in a day by day trading. They think I'm promoting Alex, saying that he's such a wizard at day trading. I kind of understand...
You are! You objectively are doing that.
Understand what people are getting at, but it was just a misinterpretation of sarcasm. So let's...
No! It's absolutely not! That is insane.
See what Coffeezilla has to say about this.
But the setup is pretty simple. Cody Whistlin Diesel plays this jokester who doesn't know anything.
So
what you're not understanding is all the things that I did wrong, that was sarcasm. All the other stuff, that was just genuine primo content.
If I'm playing a jokester who doesn't...
Yeah, dude, it's like, hey, I know you can only really navigate the words that you see on the screen, but what you really need to consider is my emotional state when I said them and what I meant in my mind.
Know anything. Can someone explain to me why I am the literal title and thumbnail subject of your video?
Because the video is on your channel. Because he was using your subscribers to grow his brand and sell his stupid book. Or course, not book, course.
Oh, exposing scammers. This is literally the equivalent of making a news piece on The Onion.
We have Alex. He's presented as our guru.
I'm not going to go past the fact that he just compared himself to The Onion. That is just, like, this is actually extremely shameless. I don't know. I'm probably not watching this guy's shit again.
Guru, one of the top day traders of the world.
Alex is the world's expert trader, world's top leading day traders.
And it's kind of a strange mix because Cody seems to not take this seriously at all.
He's obviously never watched a single one of my videos, and that's why I just have a...
This is nothing like any of your other videos. That's why people think that you got paid for this. This is insane.
problem being associated on his channel at all when he doesn't even understand or has done due diligence on the premise of my entire YouTube channel. It's actually just pretty reckless to implicate what he's implicating when he admits that...
Wait, it's reckless to imply that you were involved in this? And it's not reckless to just be sarcastic and promote a random day trader that you know nothing about in an industry that you don't understand, that's selling a course to your audience? That's like, are you serious? Like, how do these 2 points navigate from A to B?
My character and brand is playing someone dumb who doesn't know anything.
Somewhere in the middle of this very simple Forex explanation that I realized, oh, these guys are
big ego. I think it's between, like, it's another iDub scenario where it's like, yeah, this guy's got a huge ego and thinks he's better than everybody else. Simultaneously, he's also fucking terrified right now because he's never gotten this much hate before, and he made the fucking Tesla video. You know, like he's legitimately made content that is rage bait material in the car community, and I guarantee he's fucking shitting his pants right now seeing some actual fucking YouTube drama for the first time in his entire career.
selling something, or at least Alex is.
So you implicate me, and then you say, "Oh no, it's just Alex." Once again, you remove me from being involved in the scenario. I'm still trying to figure out how
it is hosted through your channel. You are responsible for what you have uploaded. Like, it is a very easy concept here, and you're gonna really struggle to deny it.
I'm the subject, or how I've scammed
Effectively, at least.
anyone.
But then Alex makes a pretty interesting admission about the whole experiment.
What is he going to admit? He's got to admit something really serious. What's he going to say?
I was actually interested in taking this trade before you pulled up. You would have lost your full 10 grand right now.
Really?
Yeah, out of it.
Really?
There's times where you lose your money and there's times where you make your money. Like, not once did Alex say you're always going to win. If I uploaded the uncut version of this video, Alex says probably a dozen times, like, yeah, a lot of people can lose money easily.
Wait. It's an insane admission. He cut out all the parts of the video where they were talking about how much money you could lose, and he's describing that as a good thing. It's not even cope. That's like, this is why I think this guy's actually just an idiot. Because anyone who's a mastermind wouldn't be stupid enough to say that he skewed the video to make it look like you could make more money. That's an insane self-report.
Doesn't mean you're going to win all the time, but if you know what you're doing and you follow...
Dude, it's like losing money doesn't make for a good video, so let's skew this as good as possible for this guy who definitely didn't pay me.
patterns, like, there are ways to make money day trading. That's why it exists.
In 2 hours, when this trade is 5 times...
And, like, ultimately that position just means, like, your position on day trading is that you could win, you could lose. There's no point in ever figuring out how to try to game the system, which, I don't know, maybe that's not even a good way to explain it either. It's like, yeah, you can win or you can lose anything. In any, like, but like, the tactics are why you brought this guy in, right? Like, like, to learn how to do it properly or how to do it safely or something. Like, that's why you would... I mean, it seems like an easy thing to dismiss and just write off if your argument is that, like, oh, you can win some and you lose some.
Value. He's gonna let me borrow the Porsche, and we're gonna have fun for a little bit while we're letting our money stack.
So, in a quest to prove people hate money and are lazy, Cody shows up, nearly loses everything, makes one trade, and then takes a 2-hour break to drive supercars.
So before he even says anything, he's making fun of you, saying that you were being lazy.
I really don't see what's wrong with making a trade and taking a break to drive supercars. Like,
because the title of the video is that you're lazy if you don't do this. And then what you're doing is doing one singular trade and then taking a break. It's like a joke about, like, modern culture. Okay.
you put your money in and you leave it there while the market changes, whether that's up or down.
Well, then lazy is not really the word to use if the entire thing is passive income. How could you be too lazy to get passive income unless you're like a bed blob?
I don't know anything about day trading, but I do know that the whole concept is putting your money in and letting the market do what it does until you decide to pull your money out.
Wasn't this whole video about hard labor?
Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't see how anyone.
That was also Coffeezilla making a joke about your joke. That was it. So this is you not understanding that Coffeezilla is understanding your joke. This is just like jokeception right now. This is very funny stuff.
Anyone watching this could think that that was about hard labor at all. I literally said it's just a mentality, success, money, manifesting. Sorry, that was sarcasm.
Manifest destiny.
I'll make it clear for everyone so I don't get taken.
I recommend watching
so far, all
Nicholas
Stephanie.
DeOrio's
Wait,
latest
manifest video. What? Manifest. Ah! Wait, no, that's the wrong one. I'm playing the wrong one. That's not the right one. That was the wrong button.
Here has said is that I went day trading with this guy. I said he was good at day trading, and
I'm also just realizing that that specific button right now, while we're talking about scamming, is probably not the ideal button to click. I can't button out because we already just hit a button, but I'm now realizing that that actually probably said something that I wasn't intending for it to
he has
say.
a course, and then we went to drive supercars. So far, nothing he has said implicates anyone.
The Israel button is right by the EHD button, and I clicked the wrong one, but I was already in, and I wasn't going to restart it.
Of any wrongdoing.
Now it's about supercars and letting your money stack. Let's be honest, you need something before you can let your money stack. I
apologize to any Jewish viewers.
Need money.
Wait, really? No. Now, I'm no day trading expert, but I did know that.
Starting to feel like an advertisement for Alex the Forex Guru.
So 2.5 minutes leading up to, it's starting to feel like an advertisement for Alex.
He knew, like, he thought it was an advertisement in the first minute. Obviously, we're explaining jokes here with Whistlin Diesel, so he's making a joke that, like, now it's starting to appear like this is an ad when he thought it was an ad the minute he saw the title.
Let's skip that.
I think most people thought it was an ad the second they saw the title.
That too, and get back to
like you weren't very slick about it, even if you weren't paid for it. If you weren't paid, it tells me more about your own business sense, because you probably could have got a huge chunk of money for this.
What we only think might be an ad.
Where are we at? So we were up probably...
We're at 89,000.
90,000 now.
We're at 90. Oh, we're at 90.
No, but we were... I saw it
at 3 minutes 23 seconds on Coffeezilla's video, reviewing my video. You can see the screen is blurred on his phone. And he was so confused about this. He kept pushing in the text messages that we had. He was so like intent on figuring out what was behind the blur. All that he wants to hide was his account balance and how much money was in there. I don't blame him. It's not wise to make your account balances public.
91, 92. So should we pull out at 100?
No, this is going to go more than 100.
Really?
Yeah, this is probably going to be like 400 grand. No, for sure, 100%. But it's going to take 2 to 3 days to get there.
All right. So we missed a lot while driving supercars and doing 2 ads. We now learn we're in the money, and in 2 days, we'll have $400,000. But Whistlin Diesel doesn't want to wait that long. Instead, he closes his trade for $9,000 in profit.
Yes, I did. I made $9,000 off of a legitimate day trade. I made $9 grand. One thing I do know about day trading that Alex showed me is that when the volume maxes out for the day, there's not as much volume, things stabilize a lot. So he said, you can cash out now.
What does that even mean? What is the volume? Does that mean like the amount of people who are buying at any given moment?
Now, or you can wait and see what it does in the next couple of days. I said, I just want to cash out now because I was just trying.
Is that because like day trading typically occurs around the same time and that people usually just chill for the rest of the day after that?
Trying to make this a
otherwise it would be perpetually trading.
Quick thing, get my video out. So I was happy with the $9,000.
He sounds so mad. Again, I've never seen him like jolted before in any content that I've watched on his channel. He's usually just jovial, sarcastic, like he said. But he seems pretty rattled here.
And Alex ended up staying in several more days. He ended up losing because the trade actually went down. That's
so wait, hold on. But that wasn't in the video?
The whole point of day trading, you don't know. Maybe it's wise or
But that was, dude, okay, fuck you. Holy shit, this is insane. So you're making a video to teach people about day trading. You only showed them the part where you won. You cut out all the parts where you could have or were going to lose, right? You cut out the part where he lost. Maybe it was because it was uploaded at a different date. Maybe that's the only reason possible. But ultimately, if you're intending to fucking educate people on this, why are you sugarcoating it to make it look like you just win? And cutting out the parts where they say that you lose. I mean, this is just extremely stupid.
Day traders publish their losses, but he does. Alex does publish his losses.
Did you publish his loss on this specific trade?
Actually, I follow Alex on Instagram. And he published one day he lost $300,000 in one day. Like, he's not saying he's always winning. I don't understand that. So Coffeezilla admits that I closed my trade for profit.
What if they had held on to this trade? Because even Cody wondered how his day trader guru friend could just know it was going to go.
I mean, like, you should disclose that he held on to his money and he lost all of it. That seems like it would be, like, important, right?
Up so high.
So he wonders if we held on to the trade, what would happen, because Alex was so confident that it would go up.
So high.
I don't know, you could wait it out, or
How do you know?
I mean, I just know, bro. I don't know how to explain it.
How do you know? What is he?
Is it just me or many? This is Tipster, by the way. Many of the channels Nick likes getting caught up in the most insane drama. The arcade guy, Lust the lawyer, and now this guy. Dude, I always love pulling things back. Like, I go on my little hunt to go find new content, and then I can just tug a few things back with me to come back to where we are.
No.
Yeah, what does he know? I wonder the same thing. So I whipped up a Forex simulation.
Yeah, Alex lost his real money too on the trade. Let's not.
Like, the next one is we got to find, like, a movie controversy, right? Like, the movie YouTube community. Somebody's got to do something crazy over there. Unironically, if it happened right now, I probably would have covered Spider-Man Lotus. Like, the actual... Spider-Man Lotus was so funny because they had the whole controversy, right? But the movie was bad. Like, all of the VFX work for, like, the entire film was, like, the trailer, and they're like, this is what the movie's gonna be. Doesn't it look cool? And then the movie came out, and it's just a bunch of bad actors standing in a room talking. You know? It was like it kind of looked like it was set up like Red versus Blue, where they're just kind of standing there talking to each other. And then there's another long scene of them standing there and talking to each other. And it didn't even really understand the concept of Spider-Man, which was like the entire fucking reasons why the thing existed. It just had like a really sick suit, and somebody who works really good at VFX kind of made it and then leaked it all.
Not that deep. Trading, you're going to win some and you're going to lose some. I don't see what the problem is still. At the point of the video, at the time that we filmed it, the trade was still fine and we didn't know what was going to happen. Like, it's not like he knew what was going to happen. And anyone who's saying that he's like faking the markets, I had several comments that are saying Alex is faking the trades. And some people messaged me saying that Alex scammed me and like faked the trade in front of me and gave me fake profits. Stefan just looked at what the market did and showed that the trade was real. Like, he just showed the real trade on his screen. Everything was real. Nothing was faked. And at the time of uploading our video, Alex thought that the trade might go up. Like, that's not that deep. Frankly, someone who's skilled at day trading...
I mean, is that a bad question to ask about somebody who's kind of just extremely shifty right off the bat? Is questioning whether this is a real trade or not a real trade, especially if they had that disclaimer. Like, the reason why Coffeezilla said that is Alex puts literal disclaimers saying that they could be using, like, this fund, right? And he even qualifies it by saying that's a general disclaimer that is oftentimes used in this community, and questioned why that actually is. So we're removing the context as to why Coffeezilla had even asked about that.
Still does not have a 100% chance of profiting, and that's why Alex posts when he loses money too. So far, there's no evidence of a scam, and it's completely okay to sell a course on something, or that would be illegal. That's
It's okay to sell a course on something? Yeah, absolutely, but it's like the #1 scam thing. Like, the #1 expected way to be scammed in this exact community is to be sold a course. I'm sorry, that's the #2. The other one is to be sold like a fucking token, like a shit coin. That's the #1.
college. Wait till we get into that.
Wait a minute, is he comparing he's comparing a day trading course to a college class? Is that what's happening right now?
Okay to sell a course on something, or that would be illegal. That's college.
Oh my god, this guy's actually fucking brain dead. That is an actually fucking amazing argument. Dude, this is the kind of shit you'd see on TCAP when someone would say something crazy to Chris Hansen that he'd never heard before. I guarantee Coffeezilla has never heard a comparison of a fucking day trading course to a college campus. Like, dude, why go to Harvard when you could buy my book?
Wait till we get into that subject.
Now, I reached out to Whistlin Diesel and asked him point blank if this entire video was an ad, but he insisted it wasn't. According to him, he was paid nothing except his...
All right, so my actual answer on Coffeezilla's video, as much as I would love to say he paid me for the headlines, I actually just wanted to see if I can make...
Dude, as much as I would love to be a bigger scammer.
Money day trading, haha. Trying new experiences for content, although it's hilarious how people are reacting to it. And that is the truth. I just wanted to learn how to day trade, and I was playing an amateur that actually didn't know anything.
All right, so how to day trade, course #1. Don't do this.
And he was playing an expert that pretended to know everything. It's easy for someone to dramatize something and make it sound scammy with words like, okay, so guys, I have a new crypto coin. Yeah, did you know that that's legal? There's nothing scammy about it unless it's...
Oh no, dude. Oh no. Okay. He is now overextending. He has not earned this point, and this point is bad. Why would he invoke the concept of crypto scamming into this?
turned into a scam. I don't care. I didn't promote his course, and even if I did, I would do the background.
This feels like preemptive, like I'm making fucking diesel coin. Dude, this is diesel token right now.
Check to make sure that his course was legit. Every sponsor that I make with my videos, I do a background check on them and I make sure that they're legit. And if someone turned out to not be legit, I would definitely not work with them and I would take down the video. But
dude, you need to do the research before. This is not, oh, my new commentary friend has posted another tragic video. Oh no, it happened. This is like fucking like people's money, dude. This is like your audience is gonna get fucking scammed. You can't just.
Is this really lawful?
You can't just go whoopsie like at the end.
So far, I'm waiting for any implication that any of this is a scam or not legit or something that's false. Or, what was the word? I quote, preying on desperate people with deceptive advertising. Because so far, I'm really trying to figure out what I advertised that was
You
deceptive.
brought Alex on to advertise his fucking course. Holy shit, this guy is so disingenuous.
I'm really trying to figure that out. So far, if it looks like I'm paid to promote his course, I haven't, and I've told him that, and he keeps saying, well, supposedly Cody didn't get paid. I've said that multiple times. I really don't understand why he's not just using actual blatant facts, and instead he's hypothesizing all this stuff and saying, oh, it looks like this. Like, obviously, I'm going to get implicated in this. People are going to call me a scammer, whatever. I have a lot of people don't like me anyway.
Bro, a lot of people don't like me. Then how come when you respond to those people, you do it with a smirk, bro? This guy's smiling cheek to cheek when that happens. Right now, that's not what I'm getting right here. You've been 1 HP for the duration of the video, and now you're like, yeah, so I don't really care if people don't like me. I always, I mean, there are people who hate me all the time, and like, yeah, it doesn't really. Your whole bravado and confidence, you're iDubbbz right now, dude. You got like the iDubbbz flow. You know, you got like your confidence has been beaten out of you and pulverized before you filmed the video, so it doesn't really flow the same.
It's like, that's not what bothers me, but what bothers me is like people thinking that I prey on good people.
Try to do something.
Well, you know why people think that? Do you know why? Have you connected the dots as to why people think that you prey on good people?
You believe in yourself with.
So, yeah, apparently those two got something out of it. Supposedly Whistlin Diesel did not.
Supposedly Whistlin Diesel did not. Okay, well, I sent you the texts.
I don't think he believes you. I think that's why he said supposedly exclusively because you told him that wasn't the case. Epic, as much as I would love to say that he paid me for the headlines, I actually just wanted to see if I can make money day trading. So it's just the same thing.
Within 5 minutes of Coffee messaging
Oh, there's the text from Alex. Okay, I got that. That's the stuff he showed
me, I sent him the screenshots. Like, there's no time to fabricate that.
If you even assume that's true, I still think...
Wait, there's no time... Wait, you don't think that 5 minutes is enough time to fabricate a screenshot that you could have already had expected was coming? Like, that was necessary to have? His argument is there wasn't enough time to fake it? Are you fucking serious?
If you would even assume that's true, bro, you're implicating me as a scammer or someone who preys on desperate people.
Because the alternative is that you're so fucking stupid it just kind of happened. I kind of get where he's coming from on this one. I gotta be honest with you.
Digging into who this Alex guy is.
No.
The question is it actually a good idea to give someone like this your money?
525, is it actually a good idea to give someone like this your money? For me to give my money to Alex to invest. I gave him my money and he invested it for me and we made $9 grand and I decided when to pull it out.
Damn! Thank you.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Appreciate it.
Hoo boy, me Whistlin Diesel here. So I'm a bit of a day trader during the day. I wake up, take a piss, and day trade. I can engineer $9,000 in a day.
Dude, is that bad that like Mudahar is just still like on the back of my mind this entire segment? Is just thinking that Mudahar is a day trader. And dude, Mudahar needs to start selling a course. That would explain why he can quit drama. That's his next move, dude. That would be a fun one.
We're 5.5 minutes into a Coffeezilla video and only hypothesizing and theorizing has happened. I understand he might not directly be calling me.
Oh my god, dude, this is so pathetic, bro. What is he gonna pull up? He's gonna dude, you're just not even following. I don't know if he's not following or he's just like specifically being disingenuous about it, I guess.
A scammer, but he has directly called almost everyone he's made a video on a scammer, and some of them have actually been legally pursued. So the fact that I'm implicated in this, right? The fact that I'm the
that should scare you. Yes, you should be scared. Yes, you are next to fucking people who have been they've gone to jail. This should bother you.
subject of his video, I'm the thumbnail. It genuinely is reckless. He has
It's not reckless, bro.
all the proof that I did not scam someone, and that's
you should be reflecting on what's happened to you recently.
why he can't put it in the title, because then it crosses the line of defamation. If it was proven that Alex had done something wrong, or especially illegal or scummy or scamming anyone, I have genuinely no problem deleting the video and making a statement that I don't stand behind that.
Okay, so he's just repeating himself. Let's jump ahead a little bit.
Story man, X, my hedge fund works. I'm sorry, I didn't fake anything in the messages. I didn't even know he had a course. Everything I watched was legit, and he didn't fake anything.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of looping right now. Yeah, this is the way these gurus make money. Just to think about it logically, if you had a proven system to make millions of dollars consistently, why would you give it away to other people for $2,000 a pop? You could just start up a massive hedge fund and run that strategy, raise a ton of capital, and scale it up to billions. Again, there's people who need to hear this, but there are people who are not willing to accept it.
Mentions hedge funds and stuff.
Everybody is just this, oh, you know, I could sit here and make $1 billion all by myself, but I want to pass those savings on to you. You could buy my book right now for $2,000 and you'll have the ability to make as much money as me in the place where I make all my money. And you can use the exact same skills that I do. It's not worth $2,000 to have more people doing exactly what supposedly works so well for you. That's all I'm saying.
And I don't know how a hedge fund works. I'm sorry. I told him that. Coffee says,
I don't know how a hedge fund works. It's not, I'm sorry, but like, I don't understand it. This makes no sense to me. I don't know what's going on. Is not like a sufficient fucking answer. What happened to COD? What the fuck happened to COD? Is that like a Pokemon character? You can't even see it on the screen. I need to uncover this. This looks like a fucking Pokemon character. What happened to COD?
what these guys do is get a MetaTrader account, a bunch of flashy cars, sell a lifestyle, and teach basic technical analysis, promising young people to get them rich. I didn't see his promise, but I would assume that there are certain strategies that you could teach that would help someone with day trading. I don't see that as a like get rich quick scheme. I see that as like teaching how to day trade, which is legal. The guy's motto is set.
Oh god. Okay, so it might be legal. It doesn't make it ethical, and that's kind of the issue here. It could be illegal, and that would be another compounding issue, but like he's explaining to you why this guy is selling you snake oil, and you're like, well, he's not breaking the law. It doesn't really make you look good.
And forget, it's the definition of a get rich quick scheme. Everyone knows there's no such thing as getting wealthy by just setting and forgetting. Well, I think he's misinterpreting it, because like even I as a genuine beginner would know the whole set and forget means like put your money there and don't make an emotional decision. It seems like Stefan is willing to go to an infinite length to prove a point without acknowledging the nuances that people perceive things in completely different ways. And I don't think he sees other perceptions. And I also think he doesn't realize what implying me in this video means as...
Wait, do you think that Coffeezilla has broken the law? Are you going to sue him, big man?
Someone who is not a scammer and who has made every penny I've ever made, honestly.
Coffeezilla is probably quaking in his boots right now over his verbiage.
If someone buys a product of mine and it falls apart or has issues, like I immediately refund them the second I see the email.
Are you going to refund somebody who loses tens of thousands of dollars on this bullshit?
Yeah, like
on this bullshit fucking course and literally bankrupts themselves? Because there are stupid people. I've watched Coffeezilla videos. There was one guy who put his mom's life savings into watching a fucking animal NFT hatch, okay? That guy literally deserves it, but that doesn't make it okay.
Someone said they had an issue with a hoodie.
His mom fucking didn't deserve it, but he deserved it.
So I gave them their money back and sent them another free hoodie just to make them happy. I don't want quick, easy money if it means harming people. That will never happen. I will go to infinite lengths to support the underdog and the person who is getting scammed or having problems in life. I love seeing people happy, and I love nothing more than the sweet victory of catching a dirty, nasty person. But you really have to be careful who you imply. And once again,
Wait, why does he have to be careful? What are you implying, sir? What are you going to do about it? These are like subtle, veiled threats the whole video and coping. So like, when is something going to happen? Can you say something of value?
I said about the courses, my same thing I said to Coffee that he didn't include in his video. I think it's a result of consistent
What are those things? What did you say? Oh, is it this part?
success, then using proof of that success to sell a course for others to have the same success.
That is the business model of how people scam their courses. I mean, that is literally the business model.
Not saying it's a huge success because he loses money on trades too, and I don't know what he makes on courses. But even if he actually profits 5% of the time and it's proven on screen, I don't see a problem with
because you can make a much more... If you're a day trader who loses a shitload of money day trading but sells a course, you don't lose money on the course. The course just makes money, right? That's why people sell it. If the day trading stuff was good enough as it is, he wouldn't need to sell a course.
charging to teach others how he's doing it. The issue would just be inflating success with a flashy lifestyle from all consolidated income, but that would also be any businessman because everyone gets income from different sources. It would all come down to whether or not the trades are legit. I don't know. It's a
dude, he's just a really nice guy.
Is Dark5AU
True,
a virgin?
that's the
No,
part. That's
I'm
what you're not considering
Why would
is
so
he's
many
just a
people be
really
Googling that.
Dude, 100% of scammers are just really nice guys, and people are misunderstanding what they're trying to put into the world. You know, 100% of the scammers that come through are just being exposed. When in reality, they're just nice dudes who are essentially doing charity for people, and everyone's just not grateful.
New thing, and my take is probably very uncommon and controversial, but I think there's nothing wrong with selling a course if you are proficient in what you do. Genuinely. He says that if Alex promoted his day trading strategy, it would lose its alpha over time. In other words, it wouldn't be as effective. Let's see what the global volume is on Forex per day. I know nothing about trading. I'm just
dude, anyone who writes "and he was a good friend" just activates the fucking stupidest reference in the back of my mind, and you are legitimately fucked up for doing that. That is a fucked up reference. And we are not showing that on stream again.
It's up nearly $6 to $7 trillion traded per day.
So sniping is not working. We're gonna use normal guns.
Just gonna assume that the 5,000 or 100,000 people that might be following a day trading course,
bro, I am awful at God.
And then the smaller portion of people that actually know how to do what they're doing on day trading, are probably not going to affect $6 to $7 trillion a day.
Wait, what?
Like, correct me if I'm wrong. I just don't think 5,000 people are going to affect $7 trillion of volume. 6 to 7 trillion is in like every stock, right? So I'm assuming that.
Like, hold on, what does that matter?
People that actually global volume is on Forex per day. I know nothing about trading. I'm just looking this up. Nearly $6 to $7 trillion traded per day. I'm just going to assume that the 5,000 or 100,000 people that might be following a day trading course, and then the smaller portion of people that actually know how to do what they're doing on.
So this is an argument to my point. Like, why would this guy sell these trade secrets if it's making him a shitload of money? But like, dude, the idea is if one guy can sell it as a course, then everyone else can take it and share it, and then inevitably it becomes the meta game on how to do it. If somebody sold a course on, I guess, like, how to fucking make the best version of this assault rifle in Call of Duty, like the ideal combination of shit, yeah, eventually that will leak out, and then everyone will be running the same gun, and they'll be metagaming the exact same build. That's what happens in, like, competitive Call of Duty and stuff. Everyone just runs the same shit, right?
Day trading are probably not going to affect $6 to $7 trillion a day. Like, correct me if I'm wrong.
If there was some secret way to win at day trading, do you think that it would stay quiet for very long? Like, if there was really just the cheat code to do it.
I just don't think 5,000 people are going to affect $7 trillion of volume. 6 to 7 trillion is in like every stock, right? So I'm assuming there's a lot less in certain stocks. But there's like such a large variety, and I'm sure there's still millions and millions of dollars per stock per day. Once again, like I'll stand by this. If you tell people how to be successful, a very small amount of those people are going to follow what you're saying. Like, because people just believe that it's so hard to make money. Some of the purpose of the concept of my video is that like I'm just trying a new thing, and trying new things can make you money.
Dude, he's just peepo trying right now. Dude, even if you don't make money by the exact thing, I think the message that you should take away is that you should keep trying new things. It's like, yeah, dude, I'm sorry. You just sound like an asshole. Like, this is not something that's going to help you. I guess, in like the public view. And again, if he didn't care, why didn't he just say, yeah, I did it or whatever and walk away from it, right? Like if his real position is that, oh, everybody hates me anyway, it doesn't really make sense to fight with these people, then why is he going to sit here for 40 minutes and try to debunk this? If he really is, oh yeah, bro, too bad, so sad, don't care.
But let's finish Coffee's video now.
There's a famous lesson. There's more money to make selling shovels in a gold rush than mining for gold.
That's just business, man. That's not illegal. There's nothing wrong with that.
And again, it's not illegal is like poisonous to the ears. Like you don't want to hear the person saying that.
During COVID, there's manufacturers selling
like bragging. Like if you can get away with it and it's objectively bad behavior, you don't want to hear your guy turn around and be like, well, I'm not breaking the law. I'm not breaking the law. I'm not breaking the law.
millions of dollars of products and hand sanitizer and masks. Like, yeah, it's not illegal. It's a product. You're selling it. Like, I still don't get.
But there's a book on like how to glitch the matrix to make trillions of dollars day trading. It's not a COVID mask. A COVID mask is a physical object that you can pick up and hold in your hand. This is a course.
His website even says, I am a miner. Can I do it? And the answer is yes, for $1,500.
Dude, he makes a comment about gold rushes and fucking shovels. And he's like, well, actually, this is just kind of like a shovel, man. A shovel is a product. So is my course. Or my friend's course. Or the guy who worked with me's course, rather.
Although later I learned that actually he meant minor as in like underage person who actually aren't allowed to trade Forex. You have to be 18.
Then he tries to say that Alex is promoting trading for minors. Now, this is getting into a part of the video where, like, I just don't know enough about trading, I guess.
Oh, yeah, so you know that really obvious bad thing? Yeah, so I'm not, like, super knowledgeable on that stuff, so there's not really much I could personally add, but obviously it's probably pretty bad if you're doing that. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
There's a law that says you must... it says you must generally be 18 years or older.
Oh no, it's actually worse than I was expecting. You know, it's not like a hard rule. It says like generally. Is this like the Chat GPT auto response that he got on Google?
Or to open.
Oh yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, it's not like super illegal. It's just like pretty bad. Okay.
In a live trading account. To be honest, I don't know enough about trading.
Dude, this is insane. This is actually fucking crazy.
He thought he would like pin me for something. He was like,
you looked it up. First take reply. Yeah, this is like bizarre.
Number 1, Coffee says, were you surprised to find out Alex promotes his course to minors who aren't even allowed to trade? I said, I don't know the implications of minors trading, but it sounds...
Bro, you have to know that. That's like the only thing that you have to figure out. Yeah.
Sounds like an amazing idea. Like, I'm not sure how it could hurt to learn something new.
Dude, it sounds like an amazing... Why did Coffee not... Dude, it would be amazing if minors got involved in trading. This is insane. This guy is legit. This guy's like lethally stupid. Or I mean, he's so stupid. I'm starting to move into like malicious territory.
Once again, like I'm not saying I know everything. I don't know how it could hurt.
Dude, this is a great idea. Learn new things. Dude, why wouldn't a 14-year-old like fucking make dude? Imagine if you had $1 million at 14. Tell me that you wouldn't want that.
And then, number 2. Do you still think a Ferrari is...
Dude, what you should start is... If you started day trading at 6 years old, you'd have as much money as you need to retire by the age of 20.
I don't know how it could hurt. And then, number 2.
This is actually the worst response I've ever seen. This is the worst response to a Coffeezilla video I have ever personally witnessed.
2. Do you still think of...
Dude, it's the children yearn for the mind's energy. Sure, but literally it is, dude. It literally is. They're yearning for the mind.
Ferrari is a normal car, and people who think otherwise are poor and have low standards. Stay later in the video to hear our subject on that, because that is a very polarizing topic.
Alex's website says that you can just trade with a real account in the name of a family member of legal age, which is, again, not allowed. To make matters worse, Alex has also been accused of faking trades.
He's been accused.
Oh my god, dude. So you're going to pull the accused and you got to substantiate a time when it was not true. You have to. Or you just stay out of this one. You just go, I don't know, it's not my thing. Alex can respond to that himself is kind of the answer you're looking for.
Faking trades. Once again, I'm waiting for the proof that he's faked a trade.
Alex denies this. He says he doesn't fake trades.
Alex's literal reply, and I don't know why a lot of this video is turning into me kind of supporting Alex in a way, because...
Yeah, it's not a smart idea. I mean, your whole thing is you're trying to get away from Alex and say it's not me, and then you make a video literally defending Alex while you're saying that it has nothing to do with you. I mean, you're just kind of conceding all of the arguments. I don't know what your aim is here, because it definitely isn't to help you.
The more I watch this, I don't see what he did wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't like turn against
This is becoming so stupid. I'm starting to think it's malicious. Like, I'm coming back around.
me. I don't care. I'm just really trying to figure out what Alex did. Alex says, moving to your next question, related to me being accused of faking trades, specifically in the 1 million challenge, because he did something similar. He was like, trading until I make $1 million. He actually did a lot better than I did. I was just making a stupid satirical video. He said, I don't fake trades. Please feel free to share with me any of the trades I've faked so I can see what you're seeing and clarify anything. So let's see if Coffee can share these faked trades, right? He accused someone of something. Let's see where the proof is.
The only problem I find with this is that there's a disclaimer in Alex's
own
videos called CFTC 441, which is a reference to a special regulation where you have to disclose if you're...
And again, this is like, yeah, he doesn't show a specific example of a fake trade. So you could pull from that argument, and it's expected. Well, it's expecting from me that they'll show something, but also the reason why he's doing that is to set up that he uses a literal disclaimer that is required when using fake money. So, again, are we just gonna hear this is like a normal? This is like the fair use disclaimer they put in video descriptions.
Using a simulated account. Here's the CFTC guidelines. It matches up.
Okay, he puts guidelines below his videos that say you're supposed to disclose if you're using fake trades or a simulated account.
And this makes me think at least some of Alex's trades are not real money.
This leads me to think that some of its trades aren't real money. What led you to think that?
It would probably be the disclaimer about fake money that he put in the description that people would use if they were using fake money. You know, that's probably a pretty accurate one, I'd say.
If some of his trades weren't real, why not include the trades that aren't real?
But he's using the thing that's in the description on the video. That's why you'd have that there. He's making the argument that the only reason that you would include such a statement is if you were using the fake money. For like legal reasons, you'd have to have that.
For everyone to see. Where are they? This is not proper journalism. You are implying and not...
He's not claiming for a matter of fact that he does this. He says there have been allegations, and then he explained his reasoning on why he thinks that could be the case.
Proving. Am I going crazy?
He doesn't have to prove it. He's not making a definitive statement. Whatever lawyer that looked this over, which doesn't exist, by the way, I imagine. Yeah, that's not how that works. And this fucking guy, I'm gonna literally run up here and get this fucking guy.
Like, I actually, hold up. Like, I don't get this. You guys are believing someone that isn't including proof of anything. Now, Coffee has a very, like, limited record on the internet because he's only focused on other people and hasn't made videos about himself too much.
Oh, dude, there it is. There it fucking is, dude. There it fucking is. Dude, I love that response for every fucking internet loser. Yeah, Coffeezilla is he's not really interesting enough to get famous on his own, so he just has to ride off the coattails of all these insane crypto scammers. It's such a weird jealousy thing when whenever you lose the popularity contest online, you have to make 50,000 excuses as to why that's occurring.
But I can find something and tweak it however I want and make it sound or look like someone did something bad and just not include the proof. And it seems like the majority of society believes it. So
he's like kind of just pushing off of Coffee. He's literally attacking all of Coffee's content now, which is like demonstrably false. He's basically saying that Coffeezilla just goes around slandering people for attention, which is, I mean, this is certainly a hill to die on, I guess.
Blown away. There's no proof of the fake trades. Let's watch.
Now, Alex would later tell me this is a very catch-all disclaimer commonly used.
Alex says this is a catch-all disclaimer very commonly used.
But that could be...
Yeah, why didn't you mention that before when he gave him that too?
Because this industry is full of a lot of people faking trading records. Now,
where are the fake... I'm still watching. Where are the fake trades? I didn't even catch this the first time. So, wait. You just accused Alex of faking trades, but didn't...
No, he said that people accused Alex of faking trades. I am so fucking confused. This guy's whole thing is Coffeezilla keeps implying a lot of stuff, but then every time it's something that he implies, he's pretending it's a definitive.
Show any of the faked trades. This is the epitome of journalism. If you're going to accuse someone, especially like on YouTube.
All right, I can't do any more of Whistlin Diesel's video if it's just 40 minutes of repeating himself. So this came out, right, and people started kind of breaking it down and getting into some the nitty gritty of Whistlin Diesel's response. Apparently, Coffeezilla fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. It was all a big troll, but also it was 100% real. And the $9,000 in trading coffee posted proves that it's real. But it was a joke, dude. Wow, calm down. He didn't even show all the text, so he's not a real journalist. Since what I did was 100% sincere. Whistlin Diesel so far has lost 50,000 subscribers since it was posted. Wow, 50,000. Dude, this guy lost literally like half my channel's worth of subs in 1 hour after posting it, which is awesome. Good for him. Why do people always think they're somehow the one that's going to Uno reverse Coffee? I liked Coffee until he went after me as a tale as old as time. It doesn't even really seem like Whistlin Diesel respected Coffee, and maybe he didn't. Maybe he comes to the point where he didn't even like him, based off the content that I've just watched. Kid sounds so goddamn unbearably stupid. I liked his older stuff where he'd get a badly built truck and beat the shit out of it. However, he started leaning into the side of buying expensive stuff to destroy and cause havoc just to look at me and go, hey, look at all this money I have. I mean, I think this is kind of cope. I think this is true. Like, maybe it's partially true, but a lot of people are like, hey, it was super wholesome when you beat up this small shit, but like the dream was to probably blow up a fucking Ferrari. That was probably the dream for the channel. It's like blow up a Lamborghini, fuck up a Ferrari, fuck up an expensive car. That was probably what he wanted to do in the very beginning because he probably wanted to own these items. Fuck up the Cybertruck when it came out, but like he could only afford to do the little thing. It doesn't make it inherently more or less wholesome. I don't know. People get like weird when they see expensive things on screen. New response just dropped. Oh, following the I used to like coffee before playbook. Wait, really? What is this? Okay, I see most people don't understand the satire of my character. Oh, this is just not good. So I'll clarify it. As shown in the text screenshots provided by Coffee in the description, I wanted to try a new style of YouTube video where I try a new activity or experience and showcase like it as a beginner. Day trading was the most foreign thing to me, and I thought it would be cool. And I thought it would be cool, I lost my spot, to see what it was like. So I messaged Alex my idea and told him that I wanted to have a more entertaining video because it was a really new idea to me and I knew nothing about it. I met Alex at a car meet this year and he gave me his number. Okay, so this guy literally, like, bro, you got scammed. He said we should film something with his Bugatti because I make the car videos and I had no clue of the depth and complexity of day trading in the crypto world, so that many people were sour about it. Everyone begins somewhere. Obviously, nobody likes scammers, neither do I, but everything I did with Alex was legitimate and simply managing my exaggerated expectations as a beginner. I expressed this to Coffeezilla, but he used minimal context to my screenshots in the video, so I obviously didn't know, and he obviously didn't know my online persona. I can't speak for Alex because I'm not super close to him. Bro, anytime that you're letting somebody promote their day trading course, you kind of need to be more than not super close. But he was hospitable, and I didn't think any of it was fishy. I am not paid or compensated in any way except what I actually made from the invested trade. In regards to any specific other comments made in the video, including the title, it was probably the most rage bait I posted in a long time. Obviously, nothing lasted, and good comes without lots of hard work. Okay, so yeah, please repin. And this was pinned by Coffeezilla. Okay. So I don't know how he thought that was going to go. Herder, it's just rage bait, guys. Apparently we aren't intellectual enough to understand the nuances of his hilarious satirical character. Then he goes on to say how genuine he was trying to be. I absolutely hate people who claim that something was just a joke or prank. Yeah, it's just a joke, bro. It's just a prank, dude. For that to happen when he's at exactly 9.9 million subscribers is kind of funny, actually. How many does he have now? All right. Wait, hold on. 9.9 million. Oh, this is not... He has 1 million on a side channel. That's crazy. I didn't realize he was this big. How many subs does he have on main? Because he was about to hit 10 million subs. Whistlin Diesel on main channel has... Today is the day. 9.97. Did he lose fucking... Wait. Okay, so he lost fucking... The math isn't mathing right now. My brain is shot. So he lost 30,000 subs. He's regained a percentage of that back, right? That's what's happening here. Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah, 30,000 gets him back up. So he's gained a percentage of them back since then. I feel like I had a stroke reading the description. Can't stand this guy. Ultimate evolution of selfishness and capitalism, consumerism. Whistlin Diesel is only entertaining when he's destroying Cybertrucks, and that shit got old. grade A Tesla hater here. So that's the picture. Now we're going to finish off here with the second Coffeezilla video, and that kind of will solve the end of this enigma to see what Coffeezilla was actually doing with his time when he was exposing him. This came out within, I think 12 hours of that response video from Whistlin Diesel. So let's see if he's got his ducks in a row here, and let's see if Coffeezilla wins another one, ladies and gentlemen.
Top car YouTubers, Whistlin Ego, crashed out on me.
Whistlin Ego crashed out. Good start.
And we're going to take a look at his response video, which is called Coffeezilla Durability Test Number 1. Now, if I had to summarize it, it's 39 minutes. Basically, it went something like this.
Coffee didn't include any proof of Alex scamming anyone. It isn't including proof of anything. Does not include the proof. We don't have proof of any of that. Again, I'm waiting.
Okay, so obviously Coffeezilla locked in on exactly what I was saying, that he just repeats himself for 40 fucking minutes. So that's cool.
Waiting for the proof without showing the facts and proof of it. Let's not include any of the proof. Coffee didn't include proof of anything.
That's right. Cody was not impressed with my evidence, with my arguments. And to that, I have to say, well, yeah, that's because you didn't listen to any of them. Cody strategically avoids the last third of the video. He just cuts it off right before I start explaining the background and history of Alex, Rocket 21, the various...
Oh, well, he can't cover that because he doesn't really know Alex. So joke's on you, Coffeezilla. You lose.
Sketchy things he was doing before he got brought onto Whistlin Diesel's platform. But instead of talking about that, here is the exact moment he would have started watching it. And here's what he says.
Okay. We're going to wrap it up really soon because I know I'm beating a dead horse with him not fact checking his video.
Oh, isn't that convenient? Right when you're about to get to the part of my video you don't like, that's a little inconvenient for you, you go, oh, well, we sure proved it, guys. We don't want to beat a dead horse. I sure showed him.
We're going to wrap.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this guy doesn't really scream very intelligent to me, but I don't know. I'm still leaning towards unintelligent. I could see malicious starting to creep in.
It up really soon because I know I'm beating a dead horse.
Literally, did you think you were going to get away with this? So yeah, of course you didn't think I had any proof or evidence when you just skip the parts that you don't like.
And it's also clear when he says, I didn't even notice this on my first watch, that he's not watching it raw. I mean, obviously we know he's not, but he's not even giving the fucking perspective. Like he is straight up telling you he has seen the whole video, so he's just clicking off right there.
Of the video, it's so strange. Instead, we just get 39 minutes of Whistlin Diesel basically trying to say he's not a scammer. I mean, you can see from he changed the title. It's now called YouTuber Calls Me a Scammer, but embarrasses himself instead. But I never did call you a scammer. That wasn't the point of the video. The point of the video was, why are you bringing on this Forex day trader when Forex day trading is a terrible idea and the guy has a super sketchy history of sending people, including minors, to offshore brokerages that'll probably take all their money. He also owned Rocket 21, a prop firm where they made more money the more the traders lost. But instead of just accepting that, this whole video is like, hey, I'm not a scammer. Coffeezilla's implying that I'm a scammer, although he admits that I never call him that.
Understand, he might not directly.
Again, though, if you sit here and say he's calling me a scammer, it like enables you to be the victim, right? That's the victim points that you get there, because you have to if you sit here and engage with the way Coffee is describing it, there's not really much room. But if you can try to victimize yourself and act like you've been slandered or he's gone too far this time, then you could try to gain some yardage back. Yeah.
Be calling me a scammer, but he has directly called almost everyone he's made a video on a scammer, and some of them have actually been legally pursued. So the fact that I'm implicated in this, right, the fact that I'm the subject of his video, I'm the thumbnail, it genuinely is reckless.
How is it reckless? You promoted a guy that I'm calling out in my video, and I reached out behind the scenes before it to warn you about the whole thing and give you a chance to address it. Instead, Cody's the one who doubled down not once, but twice now, claiming that everything...
Yeah, it's like, well, I'm not affiliated with this guy, but I accidentally just made a video defending this guy, and I seem to agree with a lot of his talking points. It's like by the end of the video, you'd think that like Whistlin Diesel probably realizes why people are mad at him, but he doesn't, because he's like brain dead, malicious, I don't know.
Is above board, and I have no evidence, except that he ignores all the evidence I do have. Now, I want to specifically also get into a stupid argument that he puts forward.
And by the way, we didn't show this one, but there's like an additional video here also on the channel, and I don't think we're going to show it, But like, when was this one posted? You're not the brightest bulb. This was August 4th. Is this another? Like, what is August? Oh, August 10th. So this was the second video. We're not going to watch the brightest bulb video, but I'm pretty sure he went to his Instagram and like sent people there to help make the video. Where was that one?
Because you're poor and have low standards, out of touch.
There was another thing that I wanted to show because I had seen this kind of play out where he was like, you should go on, no, is it this?
Watch out. Mr. 9.99 is coming.
I saw him say like making a response to Coffeezilla, go make a comment or something. So he was like sending his audience to go make comments. And then I thought it was, I find that fucking insane, but whatever.
Anytime he does get to something where he knows it looks bad or he knows he can't really address it, he just
repeats what Coffeezilla says and just moves forward.
Card of, oh, I don't really understand what I'm doing. I'm a newbie. It is also offshore and it has no CEO listed, meaning we don't even know who owns it.
Starting to get into stuff that I actually have no clue. If you want to watch the video, you can and judge your own opinion. I don't know what an offshore brokerage is and what that implies.
It's just so silly for someone whose main point is there's no proof.
Like if you broke the law and scammed, not knowing isn't gonna get you out of that, right? Am I completely off on this one? Yeah, this is what I was pulling up. This is the Whistlin Diesel Reddit post that I was just talking about. Everyone go to the Whistlin Diesel Reddit and flood it with comments and posts. I am making a video. Like, what the fuck is this? Cody is a power bottom. He is also loud and obnoxious and arrogant, who thinks he's God when he is nothing more than a lead roll in the neck gay porn video, fueled by garbage, alcohol, water, and KY jelly. This is his own subreddit. What is happening? Now he's claiming mods are deleting posts. Mods are auto mod reputation filter. Y'all know this is just going to be for a montage clip of this video is for you idiots on Reddit when none of the comments overlap on the screen.
When I provide proof, he goes, well, you can look it up. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't really know if it's bad to send money offshore.
Can't fully speak on that.
It's also banned from accepting U.S. investors.
Once again, this is getting into really like stuff I can't really speak on because I have no clue how it works. But he does mention like using this broker is sketchy because you have to use.
He's not even really saying if that's the case, it's bad. That's like the bare minimum, right?
Use a VPN. I don't know if people know, but
because he doesn't even want to criticize the guy. It's so stupid.
Most countries, like stuff like Instagram is illegal. Like you have to have a VPN to access Instagram from Russia. Just so you know.
Yeah, but Instagram is not a day trading site, and it's not like telling children to go navigate over the thing. I don't know, dude. It's like this guy, like again, he like kind of defends crypto coins, so I don't know. He kind of defends like the shitcoin stuff in here, so there's not really many things I could say to try to make it sound worse. You know, he kind of just said it all out loud.
Oh my gosh, this guy it's so much like
it's like, dude, he's comparing a fucking Instagram to an offshore broker. Yeah, 100%. It's like insane.
Both sides of his mouth. On the one hand, he's like, oh, I don't know. Is this bad, guys? Is this bad to be an offshore broker? And then on the other hand, like, well, you guys know VPNing is like, it's really common, like Instagram, right? Guys, just so you know, the US protects people from Forex fraud all the time. And one of the classic ways to get into Forex fraud is to go offshore. There's no good reason as a American customer you should be sending your money offshore.
Then he tries to say that Alex is promoting trading for minors. Now, this is getting into a part.
It's not like the government is like, hey, there's a lot of money to be made here. We're gonna try to fuck you over. Kind of like I don't know, dude, like hemp, right? Like, our product is better. You should just use our product. Like ultimately, some of these things are in place to protect you, the consumer, and they're asking you to navigate around the things that would prevent them from scamming you.
The video where like I just don't know enough about trading. I guess there's a law that says you must it says you must generally be 18 years or older to open a live trading account. To be honest, I don't know enough about trading.
Once again, the old I don't know enough to actually talk about this, and then of course we'll get the double down.
He thought he would like pin me for something. He was like
I don't know anything about day trading either, but I feel like my fight or flight would have kicked in within 3 minutes of talking to that guy. I probably wouldn't have invited him to my house to make a YouTube video and see how much money I can make off of his site. And if I did, I'd be a crazy fucking freak. But if I was a crazy freak, I would have got fucking paid. Bro, dude, there's two things that happen here. One, and this is the obvious one that would actually happen, is like I wouldn't do it. And two, if I did do it, I wouldn't be getting on stream to tell you I did it for free.
Were you surprised to find out Alex promotes his course to minors who aren't even allowed to trade? I said, I don't know the implications of minors trading, but it sounds like an amazing idea. Like, I'm not sure how it could hurt to learn something new.
So yeah, Cody just doubles.
Dude, he's just like, fuck yeah, dude. Let's get those 6-year-olds into trading. Let's go.
Down, he's like, yeah, you thought I'd have a problem with minors day trading? Oh no, sir. I'm going to defend that too. Now, I do want to address that Whistlin Diesel claims that if it could be proven that if Alex had done anything sketchy, he'd have no problem admitting he's wrong.
If it was proven that Alex had done
But he skips the whole part of the video, I guess.
something wrong, or especially illegal or scummy or scamming anyone,
Especially illegal? Like, is there like a lower tier of illegal that you'd be like, I mean, like, we're not going to talk about that. Or, oh, he ran a red light. Who hasn't run a red light in this community?
I have genuinely no problem deleting the video and making a statement that I don't stand behind that.
Oh, great. So he has no problem admitting he's wrong, admitting that he got behind someone that's bad. So we'll go through the rest of this video and see if we can find some of that. So we're going to return to Alex pushing offshore brokerages. He calls this a trusted broker. And then later we find out in the video that he doesn't know who the owner is. And Whistlin Diesel's response here is just unbelievable.
Who is the owner of LQH Markets? And he told me, quote, I'm not sure who is. Apparently his whole community is sending money offshore. He calls it trusted, but he doesn't know who owns it.
So here we just get a black screen response that says, yeah, because I look up the CEO of every company.
Bro, are you fucking... It's an offshore brokerage. You need to kind of know about this stuff, dude. This is totally safe. They don't have a listed CEO. That's like, okay.
I buy from. But again, this is not companies. You're not buying a Caprice.
This isn't a fucking car, dude.
From this company. You're putting all your money there. I mean, this is like Forex trading platform. It's such a dumb argument. And not only do the customers not know where their money's going, the person promoting it, Alex, the guy you said.
Alex is doing this shit, okay? You fucking stupid traitor. Everyone type 1 in the chat if Alex is a stupid traitor.
And if you saw any hint of him scamming or doing something illegal or sketchy, you'd run away, you'd delete your video, right?
I have genuinely no problem deleting the video.
Well, here you are defending the fact we have no idea who owns this offshore brokerage that he's pushing people to, that he's claiming is trusted, he's putting his name behind, but he doesn't know.
Can somebody please remind Alex that he's a stupid traitor?
Who it is, and your response is, oh, companies I buy from, I don't care who owns it? Like, what? You put your money into random places where you don't know the owner and they could steal your money anytime? This is just such a pathetic argument. And again, I don't know why he's doubling down for Alex. I mean,
again, like, he's like, yeah, I have no financial ties to this guy. I hardly know him, but I'm going to ride his dick into the dirt here and kind of go down with the ship. It makes no sense.
The video mainly was about Alex. Cody's the guy who promoted him. Now, after getting called out by the entire comment section about not talking about Rocket 21, which is the prop firm that Alex owned while he was selling courses that was making money when people lost, he says, Coffeezilla references a prop firm, Rocket.
Oh, he did respond. It's in a message. That's so pathetic.
21 at the end of his video, which at a point, Alex owned a portion of. He shows several bad reviews of people not getting their money. Alex doesn't even have ownership in the company anymore, and Coffee's pulling current reviews and pinning it on Alex, saying Alex is scamming people. Now, I shouldn't have to do this, but I'll go ahead and prove that they were getting bad reviews about payout problems while Alex was still promoting the company. Here's Alex streaming on October 9th, 2024.
Here's one of those types of responses that literally don't fucking help you. That are literally designed so people don't look into it.
Rocket 21.
We're going to be giving away 10 50K Rocket 21 challenges.
And here you can see several of the reviews. Scam prop firm, this platform, they closed my position and closed my challenge. They don't want to give my friend his 10K payout. Do not use, everyone has been waiting weeks on their payout.
Like a provably fucking demonstrably false claim.
Beware, a scam. I received a certificate of withdrawal, but never got.
Why is Cody ride or die for? I mean, look, I can tell you what it implies, but he claims he's not like bought in here, so I don't know.
Got the funds. Stay away. They are not paying out. Stay away. Quote, worst experience ever.
Worst experience of my life, dude. It's a pretty trusted one. Yeah, 20% of the people say 1 star.
Hands down.
Yeah, we don't know who the CEO is. Yeah, we're going offshore. Yeah, they're promoting fucking trading for minors.
Rocket.
No, not the coal ones.
21 is a complete scam.
But I don't really know anything about this, so I'm TE people lol. Let's try it.
So yeah, I just want to show that, like, obviously it's not like the problem started only when Alex left. I also want to introduce new evidence which since Whistlin Diesel is so open-minded, hopefully he will change his mind.
I have genuinely no problem deleting the video and making a statement that I don't stand behind that.
And that is something called fan-funded. It has 45% one-star ratings, and all of it is about people not being able to get payouts, it being a scam, being disappointed, they don't pay. And I'll give you one guess for who's behind that company. According to Steve Will Do It.
Oh no, bro.
And so he has a company named Fan Funded. Fan Funded is really cool. I'm gonna give him the floor to show his company.
So basically we created Fan Funded because it's a new way of sports betting.
Oh, it's Alex again behind Fan Funded.
Bro. Again though, if a guy in a Bugatti tells you he's selling you a course, what are you gonna do? Whistlin Diesel, if this is an accident, guy rolls up to you in a Bugatti at a car show and says, listen, buddy, I got a course for you. What's your next move, bro?
Other don't use your own money platform, this time for sports betting. And shocker, once again, there are a bunch of complaints about people not getting their payouts.
The guy literally bought an expensive car to go scam some dipshit at a car meet, and you brought him home to your entire audience. I am of the belief that this guy is a fucking moron. I'm completely sold.
Gee, if only there were some proof of Alex G doing sketchy or shady things. By the way, this is just a side comment. I love how Steve Will Do It. You know, he's setting this up like, oh, this is my buddy. He's good people. And I'm expecting him to say, oh, everyone else offered me double what this guy offered me, but I chose to go with my buddy because he's such a good person. That's not quite what he says.
Him the floor to show his company because he's good people. Everybody else is offering me half of what he offered me, so thank you.
So yeah, Steve Will Do It just like, yeah, he offered me double what everyone else offered me, so I went with him. Yeah.
He's my good friend. He's going to give me way more money, and obviously, as a token of friendship, I will accept it.
I guess that's how promotions work. You just go with the guy giving you the most money. Now, maybe FX Alex G is going to say he divested from this company as well, in which case I have to say, oh, maybe you should find better business partners if all the people taking over your companies are scamming people according to your own customers. But on their Twitter account, the first page is about Alex G, of course, but then a lot of it is ironically basically the company mocking people who are trying to get a payout. Like, this is unbelievable.
Wait, what the fuck?
You know, sometimes companies do support on Twitter.
Support? Oh, I assumed it was going to be like, you know, like KFC gets quirky.
Well, this company, Fan Funded, its support is a little different. This guy says, pay me my money, and they make a GIF of somebody running out of the room. This guy says, what kind of...
Dude, it's like, this is Fan Funded, so it's a different one, but it's like, yeah, it's a pretty reputable one.
Client service is this. They say, you know what, I don't care. This one says they requested a follow-up with their accounting team. They haven't...
They're just straight up bragging, and this is every day.
About it in weeks, and they do a cry emoji. Maybe they're hacked. I don't fully know. All I have to say, if I had collaborated with a guy who was described as that's his company that's posting that on Twitter, that their Trustpilot reviews are that they're not getting paid out, I'd be pretty concerned. And sure, you can probably defend Alex for some of these. Maybe you give him the benefit of the doubt for some of this stuff. But how long, how many things do we have to go through? We got Rocket 21, LQH Markets. Now we got Fan Funded. How many of these do we have to go through before you think, maybe there's a problem here. Maybe there's a common thread.
Bro, I didn't know any about that. I'm just learning right now. It's pretty bad.
It's just so crazy to me that he made a 40-minute video, took me out of context that I called him a scammer when I didn't. I was just criticizing for him for something that I approached him behind the scenes for first. He didn't take the video down, so I made my video. He didn't include my proof, and then goes to bat for Alex for all these things that he admits.
While, like, initially claiming he had no connection. I don't know.
He knows nothing about. But ironically, he takes me to task for exactly that. He claims that anyone with a big platform should not be able to just say things without doing due diligence.
Like, you cannot go unchecked with a microphone. People have to do their due diligence with a big audience.
Oh, the irony. Whistlin Diesel says you got to be careful with what you say on a mic when you have a big platform. because it might
Bro, he'll just make a fucking apology video. It's no big deal, man.
lead to some negative outcomes. What could those be? He also claims, sort of hilariously, that podcasts should be regulated. I mean, this is the
Dude, we gotta get in there and regulate these podcasts immediately, dude. We gotta stop them.
guy who loves Andrew Tate is always telling people, oh, are you offended? But the second that I give him the slightest bit of pushback, all of a sudden we have to regulate microphones.
And they got to put, like, you know, they talk about putting regulations on podcast equipment. I mean, I feel like there needs to be some sort of regulation for people that, like, you cannot go unchecked with a microphone. People have to do their due diligence with a big audience.
Dude, that's fucking crazy. Now, I don't think anything has happened since then. I obviously recommend watching the Not the Brightest Bulb video. There's a ton of other stuff to watch about this. There's obviously also Alex's document that you can go through, but I was kind of looking more for Whistlin Diesel myself. He puts it here in the description. I recommend you take a look at it. The full response from Alex. So Cody spent many days hyping up his response video, and he got outperformed in half a day by Coffeezilla. That is so fucking bad, dude. I think the video is about to hit 1 million views right now with Coffeezilla's video, right? It's at yeah, it's literally we're literally watching this video. Let me refresh it here. Is it gonna hit 1 million right now?
Today?
Yeah, it literally hit 1 million while we're live. That's actually fucking nuclear. That's already at 1.7. Dude, he is one of the top fucking G's right now. Coffeezilla. One of the top fucking G's. Ironically. So that was something. No, you don't understand. If he sets his goals higher, he might finally be allowed to fuck his Russian girlfriend. What? Is she a legit girlfriend or a sugar baby / escort? It's his girlfriend, but if you look into her eyes, you can tell it's fake. And she can't come into the country. He bitched about something on a random post a month ago about her not being able to come here, and she's been here many times before. Ha ha ha, bummer. What is happening right now? Is fucking mail order bride? That's a joke, Cody, for the record. That's sarcasm. Only girl he could get, doesn't have to spend every day with him, and can't understand him. Perfect. I'm legit fucking surprised Coffee responded, me running to YouTube right now. Man, Whistlin Diesel's so washed. We need to regulate who can hold the microphone. Cody doesn't know what free speech is. I love Whistlin Diesel. Why does he have to go gay for pay like this? Bro, be benching over for this Alex G, dude. Obviously, we don't know what he got paid for this. He might just legitimately be fucking stupid. As a member of the... Well, yeah, he's obviously claiming he didn't make anything. Respectfully, please do not associate us with Cody. Thanks. They're doing, like, the Ethan Klein thing. Whistlin Diesel's newest short, like 20 minutes ago, has a pinned comment saying, like this comment if you think money changed Whistlin Diesel, bro. It's just so embarrassing. It is... Oh, shit, it's software pirate all over again. What is, like, the state of the sub now? It's officially been 1 week. Realizing I have 1 week to come up with all the money to buy a Bugatti. Oh, God. Pilot certificate when? If only Cody set a goal for himself, maybe his eyes wouldn't hurt from LASIK. Oh my god, somebody said he looks just like iDubbbz. Why did LASIK not work? It's simple, he didn't research it well enough. If he set his goals higher and found the right doctor, then his eyes wouldn't hurt. He's just lazy. Is that what happened? Cody got the same fucking surgery that fucked up Ian's eyes. That's so funny, dude. Why is chat in the middle of the screen? That's a good fucking question. We're watching a video. I don't know why I did that. That's kind of a shame. Thank you. Not mine yet, but it's cool. Whistling, yeah, we read that one already. Petition to change the sub's background image. Oh man, that's funny. Jesus Christ. I personally think his videos are funny, simple as that. If they aren't funny, I click away. Somehow this Reddit page was recommended to me, so I started scrolling. You guys put a lot of energy into hating on someone who's literally made his riches off of idiots just like you. He's got millions. He's got everything that you could wish for. You're the little chihuahuas barking, adding to his views and his profit. Losers, put the fries in the bag. If I don't like something, I just ignore it. Thank you for self-reporting that you have an empty head. Where the actual fuck throughout the entirety of this post? Where's that quote coming from, goofy bitch? Well, it was the third sentence of your post. There is no shot that you think that means the same thing. Wait, never mind. Everyone in this sub probably thinks that. Dude, this is literally alting. He's alting hard right now. He's not alting, he's alting. What the fuck, dude? Is there any more responses in here, or did he just respond that one time? That's funny, dude. Because I used to like Coffeezilla. Hey there, Diesel heads. I was looking to buy a Ferrari online, straight up cash sale, before catching up on Whistlin Diesel's videos. Thanks to Cody, I finally found a legit way to teach my kids Forex training, and now this Coffeezilla guy wants to call him out and stop our freedom. We must fight for justice on the bright minds of our generation who share this vast knowledge on different subjects, like Joe Rogan. Or sometimes he's just a simple guy who doesn't know what he's talking about, like Joe Rogan. I got to meet him once at a fundraiser for the wealthy. He said, "Loon, life is like a box of durability tests. You never know which one you're gonna get." It's so fucking funny, dude. Honestly, right now, I love watching a community explode. Because then you could just watch is this guy actually retarded? 200 upvotes. I'm watching the new video now, and yeah, I think he actually is. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed, but more than anything, I think it's narcissism. I wish this guy stuck to making good content. I can't get over the nobody. Is this guy actually retarded? I thought he just looked redacted, but he actually is. He might be, but I think it's honestly more complex than that. For starters, he has a big ego reinforced by narcissism and arrogance with all the hardened shell of insecurities. On top of all that, he seems like he's willfully ignorant, especially on the subject of day trading. However, he can't really be... Okay, I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, he's a retard. Boom. True. Dude, holy essay. Yeah. Wow. You guys realize he's doing this to lose subscribers, right? Bro, he does not want the Bugatti. Oh, God. Dude, apparently at $1 million, he has to get a Bugatti. Is that how that works? Cody needs to stop before his career ends. I started watching this guy's videos 3 weeks ago. Within 2 days, I have subbed and unsubbed. It'll definitely take him a week to get 50,000 subs. No doubt, maybe longer. Oh, no. Yeah, that's funny. No trade my money. Text trade. Oh, God. Found the next day trader for Cody. Oh, no, bro. Dude, this guy's not even at the car convention. I found an ad on the side of the road, and I thought this guy would be perfect to show to my 10 million subscriber audience. Guys, Ferraris are easily attainable. Would you download a Ferrari from Google? What the fuck? If Cody put his mind to it, he would have already had 50 million subscribers by now. I don't think that's the case, to be honest. I don't think he's that likable. I set my dreams higher yesterday, and now I'm taking delivery of this bad boy. Cody, your story has garnered about 3 posts total. Everyone show me what you're posting. Wait, is that true? The mods were supposedly deleting these messages, and there are only 3 posts in the... Oh, God. If a day trader sells a course on how to day trade, but their income exceeds what they make day trading, is that a scam? Genuinely curious what people think, what their reasoning is. If a cook sells a course on culinary, but his income from the course eventually exceeds the income they make to cook, is that a scam? But, like, a cookbook is something that you could tangibly own. Day trading is something that you just have to sink all of your money into. And it entirely, like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you're still having the skill of making that food. You're a chef, right? In that context. Like, yeah, you're like a chef. You make the food. Someone could try to imitate your food, but you're ultimately the chef that does it. If you're giving somebody the exact tips to go and do, then this person is, like, at that point, following the exact same thing that you're doing, right? They don't have the ability to create your food. They can copy your motives. And again, another thing here is selling a cookbook is, like, you're a cook. You're in a localized area, right? Like, you're a chef at a restaurant. You can't make money from people in Japan. If you sell a cookbook or whatever and publish your recipes, right? Then you have the opportunity to make money from places that you didn't have money to make from, like, you didn't have a feasible way to make money from before. You lost me? I don't know. I lost me too. I'm tired. And I'm COVIDed out. Alright? I'm fucking going to bed. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Whistlin Diesel segment. I think that was pretty fun.